You drink Bushmill.
Oh, come on.
Not the Bushmill. I don't know what that
He
means.
called himself the Bushmill. He called himself the Bushmill Bandit, dog.
Yeah, you better know me, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't up on this. Y'all niggas ain't. You gonna get me going. See, that's what I'm saying. I should not have got you on this bitch. This is gonna be rough. All right,
yeah, man, it's definitely gonna be a good one. But nonetheless, I am Sutton Death, and you are sitting on 22s with the Sleaze Mob. This is episode 5. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. If you're not listening to this live, we appreciate you for listening post the live stream. If you are watching this live, we love you and we appreciate you. I don't think there's anybody in here yet, but that's cool. That's beautiful because we're gonna rock out. We got a couple of. I would say I'm with my guys. I normally say I'm with my guys, but I'm with one of the guys today. We got 2 special guests here down below. They're gonna go ahead and introduce themselves first. I'm gonna go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Sutton Death, aka Malvo Witherspoon, aka Theo Radcliffe, aka what was the other one?
Jimmy Bitches, aka
my girlfriend doesn't like that one.
Oh.
aka Izzy, if you know me, and only if you know me. But yeah, I'm gonna let Mitch go ahead and introduce himself.
All right, it's Baby Gap Mitch, aka Mr. Strange, aka Forever Mackin. Baby girl, what's happening? AKA nigga, I got so many AKAs. I can start a sorority. AKA nephew Conrad, and I can con you, but you can't Conrad.
All right, Miss Joya.
Okay, I'm Joya, aka Art by Joya, aka Joya B. Miss B if you nasty. That's all I got.
Yes, sir.
Everybody got AKAs but me.
Because you're late.
I'm Doug, aka A-Doug. Oh, I'm a loser. Wow.
AKA Douglas.
Everybody just know me by me. You feel me? Nah, not aka Douglas. Don't call me Douglas. Mitch can't even call me Douglas. Fuck out of here. Anyway, call me A-Doug, and that's it. You feel me?
And Doug Splash. Doug Splash. Splizzash.
Oh, yeah, Doug Splash. You used to go by Doug Splash.
Nah, I used to go by Dougie McBuckets, and I get your ass a bucket, and I'll give Michael Jordan a bucket too, just for y'all.
So wait. For the record, you would give Michael Jordan a bucket. You would give Mike Tyson a bucket. You would give Mike Tyson go in a bucket.
Yes, yes, sir.
What does this nigga think he is?
Yes, I would like to see it.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, come on, dog. Mike Tyson. I want to get into that a little bit later in and of itself. Like, because that is probably the worst take I've ever heard in my entire life. Mike Tyson. I'll give you a bucket over Michael Jordan before lasting 10 seconds with Mike Tyson. Anyway. But, like I said, we got 2 special guests on the podcast tonight. We're missing Austin. We're missing Slim. They couldn't be here tonight, but definitely shout out to them. We love our boys, even in their absence. They kind of bailed on us this week. But it's cool. We're going to rock out, like I said before. But shout out to them. We love them. Anyways, I wanted to kind of talk about where you guys came from, who you guys are a little bit. Let me get Doug's name off the screen. Joya, you are an artist.
Mm-hmm.
And we would like to know a little bit more about what kind of art you do, when you started, what inspires you, what's up?
Okay, so I started making art when I was a child. Like, honestly, I used to make cars for everybody. I was a really cheap kid, so I wasn't really in the business of buying things for people. So I used to make cars all the time. And I became good at it, started drawing portraits. And then when I was like 15, I started to take it a little bit serious. A doctor actually bought one of my paintings. And from there, I thought I was a shit. I'm even going to hold you. Like, I really thought I was good. So I just kind of kept up with it. And art was always something that I went back to. I've been a firefighter. I've been an EMT. I've done so many different things in life. And art was the only thing that ever felt natural to me and not something that felt forced. So, I was like, all right, I'm going to go to college one day. Moved to California, went to college out there for a year. Came back, started going to Frostburg. Just graduated. I'm a painter and a graphic designer, and I pretty much have a style of surrealism because I kind of like how expressive it is. I'm not really a type of person who wants you to look at my art and know what it is immediately when you look at it. I want you to think. So, yeah.
That's what's up. And like, where can we buy any of your artwork?
I'm really official. I have a website. It's artbyjoya.com.
Artbyjoya.com. So that is artbyjoia.com. artbyjoya.com. Make sure y'all go check her out, buy her art. Mitch, what do you have to say?
I'm just gonna say this, Joya. You're not popping your shit enough for me tonight. You just tweeted something earlier about you obtaining something. What was that?
I'm a really humble nigga. All right, so I am. Since I gotta talk my shit, I am an official business owner. Art by Joya LLC. Make sure you say the LLC after the
Speak on it.
Yeah.
Speak on it.
So yeah, I have my own business, and that's as much shit talking I'm gonna do. But yeah,
talk your shit. Yeah.
You know, this isn't a very humble podcast. I've come to realize that over the past.
Not at all. Yeah. Talk our shit. Hey, hold on. Yeah, I'm just saying, don't point at me, nigga. Joya, what's it? You talking to me on something right now? What are you talking to me on right now?
Oh, first of all, these are the AirPod Pro. My MacBook Pro with the touch bar.
That's a 2020 model for those of y'all who do not know.
Mm-hmm.
And you do not know.
I don't got touch bar. I got space gray.
Touch bar.
You got the space gray?
Yes, space gray.
Hey, I can relate. All I'm gonna say is, Joya, I can relate to that. I can relate to the Mac and the space gray shit. Now I'm gonna get to you know, it really sucks, Joya, that you went first because now we gotta ask this nigga Doug what he's about. This nigga,
what are you talking about?
This nigga don't have nothing to back that. But I'm gonna let him go ahead on.
You're right. I don't have nothing to back that because I don't paint. I'm not good at it at all. You feel me? But it's cool. Well, I'm supposed to go right now. Was I supposed to get an intro? I wasn't supposed to get an intro. Oh, fuck you, Mitch. Anyway, what I was saying. I met these two maybe like 4 years ago from my late friend Burns. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy. But what I got going on, I am learning right now how to edit software, take pictures, photography, all that right now. What I do, currently I work. I'm not going to tell you my occupation, but just know I'm getting to it. You know what I'm saying? Got to do what I got to do. And also, I stream Call of Duty. And Mitch knows all about that.
Wait a minute. You stream?
I went too fast. Yeah, I stream. Of course.
What are you streaming?
Warzone. on Twitch.
You be catching bodies on the stream?
Oh, you trying to play like I'm not good? Is that what you trying to do? You trying to expose me?
I'm just asking the question, dog. I played with you before. Man. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, y'all ain't been on in a minute.
That's a fact.
How many wins you got?
All right, come on. Hey, Doug,
all right, we're gonna leave it there. We can get up. We can leave it there. What's good? Good? Here we go. I'm coming to you on a MacBook Pro. You know what I'm saying? With the AirPod Pro. Mitch called me out, so I came right back at him. Maybe less than 3 days after seeing that he said that I couldn't get one, and I'm on it right now. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's some player shit. No, that's not cap. That's player shit. I gotta give it.
That is some player shit.
I gotta give it to him, man. I was talking my shit. I called him out because he was talking shit about my shit. So I went out and got my own shit because I'm a grown ass motherfucking man who could pay his own motherfucking shit. You dig what I'm saying, niggas? I'm just saying, there's 3 niggas on here right now with the touchpad, the 2020 version, nigga. This is a space gray. What the fuck is you talking about? Y'all niggas ain't up on this. And I'm just saying, y'all niggas ain't up on this. So shouts out to y'all for coming and rocking with us today. Y'all my type of people, dog. So but Doug, you still a loser, nigga. I didn't know you was doing the Twitch shit. That's tough, nigga. You should promote it more.
Nah, I gotta get. I'm nervous. I'm a nervous person. I'm nervous right now. Oh, you're funny.
Why are you nervous? You with the gang. You with the gang.
I'm nervous.
I don't like recording myself. I don't like recording myself.
And I don't like feeling like somebody's watching.
Yeah.
Hey, I promise you ain't nobody watching.
Hey, look, I've been trying to get on the TikTok. I be trying to do all that. I be feeling uncomfortable holding the jump. You know what I'm saying?
Cause you soft,
I can't record
nigga.
myself. It's weird.
You're soft.
Ooh.
This nigga Douglas is a softie.
What you drinking on, Doug? What you drinking on?
Man, look, it's Corona right here. We also got the Douce Demons. You know what I mean? Ooh. Just for y'all.
Okay.
You know.
So we got the Rona. We got the Douce. What else, Miss Joya? What you got going on?
We got the red wine.
Classic.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Classic.
What you got, Mitch?
I'm the Cavazier connoisseur, so I got a little bit of that in the solo cup. I can't show y'all because I'm not trying to spill nothing on this $2,000 space grade Mac 2012.
Shit on this.
Y'all not even worth all that, but I got the 2 buzz to wash it down. You dig what I'm saying? Shouts out to the American Brew.
King of Brews. Love to see it. We love to see it. Full disclosure, I'm actually not using a MacBook Pro right now, so I'm the only one on the stream not using a MacBook Pro, but I am using a Mac desktop, an iMac. You know what I'm saying? The big boy. Okay. The big boy, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my grandmother for getting me this. You know, shout out, but it's still a flex. It's still a flex.
Yeah, keep it real with yourself.
Keep it real.
Keep it real. I appreciate that. Yeah, your grandmother got it, but that shows family wealth. You feel what I'm saying?
Why he trying to shit on you? I'm
not even mentioning it. You see the insecurity.
You said your grandma. You said your grandma got it.
My grandma got me this. I love my grandma.
Yeah, I love her.
That's real passive aggressive, you Mitch. That's real passive aggressive.
Izzy, you know, it's not even like that. This nigga trying to break up a good thing, man. He's a hater.
All right. So, we're about 11 minutes in. We got about 5-6 people in here right now. Hello, you guys. For you guys watching live, if you are watching this video live right now, please do not forget to subscribe to this channel at Sleaze Mob. Share it with your friends, but most importantly, please leave a like under this video. Please leave a like under this video. It helps us bring you better content. So please like this video. Without any further ado, though, we're gonna go ahead and get into our first topic of the night. I got 4. Well, no, I'm not gonna say 4. I don't want to talk about myself like that. I got 3 beautiful faces here tonight. You know. We're going to get into some really good stuff. The first thing we're going to get into is a little bit of a serious topic. There's been a lot of shit going on in the world. We know that. These guys know that. You guys know that. These guys are still fucking around on the camera, but it's all good. Basically, the talk of the town lately has been defunding the police due to after the recent events, the tragedy with George Floyd and all the other police brutality killings. The recent solution that people have come up with is defunding the police, so taking money away from that department in our government or whatever, our system or whatever. My question to you guys is this: do you guys think that defunding the police, and I'm gonna go to Doug on this one, and then we're gonna go around. But do you think that defunding the police is the most effective way in order to stop police brutality in 2020?
All right, when you say defund the police, what do you mean by defund the police? Because what I was seeing on Twitter was what I was seeing on Twitter was people were saying get rid of the police. You feel me?
Right.
And with that, that's the worst idea I've ever heard in my life. Even with them killing, unarmed black men and stuff, getting rid of them completely would be worse. I think defunding them maybe when incidents like this happen, take something out their pension, out their retirement, to make them realize, because they probably go for benefits or whatever. Take something out their benefit plan, and then that way they'll realize yo, we can't keep fucking doing this shit. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna affect them in the long run. But if you mean defund the police as in get rid of them, that's the worst idea, in my personal opinion. Because it's just who gonna police the people that's wilding? You know what I mean? Because people be wilding. Look, it's fuck the police until you're a property owner. And when you're a property owner, then you need the police. Personally, I'm just saying. When you get in an accident, who you gotta call? The police. When somebody breaks into your house. I'm just saying, when somebody break into your house, man, you're not gonna go get JJ up the street to go handle that. You're gonna get the police. I'm just saying. When you're an owner or something, you need the police. When you're not, then hey, it is what it is.
I feel like if you anybody, you need the police, and I'm
yeah. In this climate,
Joya, what do you think about that?
Okay, so to piggyback basically what Doug said, I agree. We definitely need the police for various things, for just general protection. But I mean, I've interacted with people from all different walks of life, and there are people who go through more training in normal, regular jobs than the police. Yes. And I've even had, you know, acquaintances, friends, whatever, who were training to be police. And then just even being friends with them and just knowing what they do in their life and just how easy it is for them to even get into the program. I feel like there should be more of a criteria. It shouldn't be, oh, I could just stop smoking for like 2 months and then they'll let me in. Like, there is not that much of a criteria to really be a police person. Like, it's really not, like, at all. And then they don't go through that much training. Like, I know a dog that goes through much more training than they do. And it's just like and it shows. It really shows. I've even been in a situation where the police was called on my behalf and the behalf of somebody else, and they'll take forever to get there. And when they do, they're pretty much clueless of what the hell to do, which is why I feel like they react more so out of fear. And if you're going to be protecting somebody, you cannot react off of fear, because we're looking to you for protection. And if you're scared, nigga, I'm scared. Like, we can't both be scared. So it's just kind of like a lot of these reactions are fueled by misplaced fear, misplaced hate, and just like a lot of just evil shit. And I feel like there should be more of a background check, like checking if I didn't put some shit on Facebook 3 years ago, how is that a criteria to protect and serve a community? I don't really think that that's feasible, and it's stupid, which is why we're in the position that we are today. Like, it's just ignorant.
Yeah. Mitch?
Yeah, man, I agree with everybody else. Actually, I don't know, because I zoned out a little bit. But let me tell you something. I think I don't think I do agree with Doug. Shit, I am drunk. We should not completely defund the police, because I don't know. I don't have like any facts to back this, but like I just know that's not a good idea. Like, niggas, like I was talking to one of my homegirls about this. I was like, so look, like, okay, if we defund the police and like get like motherfucking like hall monitors and shit, nigga. I was a hall monitor as a kid, nigga. Yeah, I'd say I was a hall monitor because you got to stay after school.
I was a safety patrol.
Yeah, safety patrol. I was at Highland Park. But anyways, so I was motherfucking safety patrol, whatever, walking through, and I ain't police no shit, nigga. I'm there chilling with my niggas. I don't give a fuck. You feel what I'm saying? Like, ain't no niggas that's gonna be just patrolling the streets gonna be like, yeah, like, you know, it's just gonna be sweet. Like, you need police officers at the end of the day. Like, but I mean, maybe like change the dynamic of like how you're hiring, change the dynamic of the people that are policing in certain areas, you know, so it's not so many prejudices and things like that and phobias that are being acted upon.
I mean,
you know,
like, if NYPD's police budget is like $6 billion and they eating like fish sticks for lunch in school, that's a problem.
Exactly.
Like that's God.
Yeah, like in that regard, we should definitely defund the police for those sort of things, but we need funding for better police, or the money should go towards other things. Like, there should be more of we need more treasurers or whatever the fuck, whoever handles the money. It shouldn't be for the luxuries that the police obtain. It should be to actually enforce like good people. We need to
especially if they're gonna take the funding and use it on their own citizens, throwing fucking tear gas and shooting rubber bullets. Them rubber bullets is real bullets.
Yeah. Shit, them motherfuckers bigger. Them shits look like brownies.
Exactly. You know little jump from Mario? The little bullets.
Yeah, the bullets. Yeah.
The big bullet. Oh yeah.
I saw this disgusting ass video the other day where this guy, I guess he was having like an episode, like he had mental health issues, and like this policeman just walked up to him and tased him, and I'm just like, son, like,
wait, was the other police officer talking to him though? He was trying to get him in the ambulance.
He was trying to get him in an ambulance, and he was just like, if you want to go to the hospital, you can. And then the other cuz came up and was like,
it's not funny, but he didn't ask no questions. He just walked up.
He started working him for no reason. Like, what is the like? I want to know what the procedure is. Like, what is the steps? Like,
and there was another one. there was another one where the dude's on the side of the road talking about he'll wait for the backup. And when the backup showed up, he didn't ask no questions either. He went straight for his neck.
Hey, bro.
It's not funny.
It's not
but, like,
funny,
it's not funny.
like...
But like sometimes I'd be like, yo, if we know the climate that we in, and I feel you, we got freedom of speech and whatnot, but like sometimes you could just be like, I know how this could play out, so let me not have it play out that way. You know what I mean? Like, not to put like not say, oh, the police have the right to do what they're doing, but I'm saying if you know that you could get shot at the end of the day, where's the accountability to be like, let me not get shot? That's all I'm saying.
You're going to get canceled. You're going to get canceled.
I already know. I'm canceled. I'm definitely canceled. I already know.
But I think everybody's message is we shouldn't have to think that way. We shouldn't have to be off some. Oh, let me not react because I'm going to get shot. Because I mean, like, they be giving the white people who be shooting up everything Burger King. Like, what is the criteria? It's just I've actually witnessed in Largo, like this guy was sitting in his vehicle waiting for his girlfriend to come out the GameStop. They were about to run the games, and like he was waiting for his girl. Police hopped out the car and was like, Kirking on him, called 6 more cops, and I'm just like, what did he do? And he was black. There was a white lady in the car in front of him doing the exact same thing, waiting for her man to come out of GameStop, and she didn't get yelled at, and I just didn't get the joke. Like,
I mean, let's be honest.
No, granted, I know.
Let's be honest, okay?
What?
When's the last time you been to a Burger King?
Right. I mean, living in Frostburg, you don't really got that many options.
The last time you went to a Burger King, I promise you probably felt like shooting that motherfucker up too, because it fucking sucks. Burger King is ass. So, look,
I understand. Like, they didn't do anything, and she didn't do anything, but I'm not saying those instances are the instance I'm talking about. I'm talking about the ones that record themselves yelling at the feds, knowing what could happen if you do so. Like, why just escalate the situation? Like granted, you could be able to do whatever you want to do. You should be able to do what you want to do. But don't you want to go home at the end of the day?
I mean, I feel you.
Let them give you a ticket. Let them give you a ticket and just fight them in court, bro. Like, don't get shot.
I feel what
That's
you're saying,
all I'm
but
saying. Don't get shot.
I get what you're saying, but it's like, in the moment, in the spur of the moment, it's like, nigga, why are you fucking with me? Like,
no,
what
it doesn't.
I haven't.
Other racists yelling at the cops and they don't do anything, but it's literally when our react, it's like we're angry, and I'm like, what? Like, everybody is angry, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like when we're the aggressors, and and that's what everyone's message is. It's just like, how come when we do something, it's considered wrong, but the same person can stand next to me, different skin color, whatever, different background of life, and they do something, and it's, oh, they were just expressing emotion. Like, fuck you.
Right. Like, it's one of those things, man. It's like, we've seen so many videos of people getting like choked out and kneeled on and shot in cold blood and stuff like that. Like, we've seen a lot of videos like that. And most of these instances, it's a black man or a black woman asking, why am I being detained? Why is this happening? Somebody just commented that Breonna Taylor was killed in her sleep. There's no justification for that. There's no justification for that. So in terms of like justifying, like saying, oh, let's just comply so we can get out the situation, like Joya just said, when it's somebody who's not black, when it's a white person and they're trying to say, hey, you know, trying to combat them and saying like, yo, what's good, da 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 da, they go away unscathed. You feel me? Like, nothing. I think
everybody's missing what I'm saying, and I'm not saying comply. Because, like, I'm not saying comply. I understand that it's a race thing. So regardless, you could be complacent. You can listen and get shot. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that because even in an instance when you do listen, you can still get shot. And a lot of times all this stuff goes unseen anyway, unless it's caught on video. You know how many people get killed and no one sees it. But at the end of the day, it doesn't take anything away from the cop being racist. But at the end of the day, do you want to go home? Possibly. Like, there's a possibility to go home if you just chill out. It's a bigger possibility to get shot if you escalate the situation, because they already have it escalated, which is wrong. As soon as they pull up, they already got it escalated. They got guns drawn and all that shit. So, like, I'm trying to de-escalate the situation because I want to go home to my family. You feel me?
Yeah.
And even when you comply, like Fidel Castro, officer, I'm about to go get my license for this gun. You gonna get shot. You can get choked out. My man didn't, 8 minutes and 46 seconds. He kneeled on his neck for a bad bill. Like there's no more unlucky than that. You know what I mean? Like there's no one saying it's an excuse to shoot. But don't get shot. That's all I'm saying. Try not to get shot.
And I think
I'm not saying it's an excuse to shoot. Try not to get shot.
Yeah, and I think what he's saying, like, basically is that, you want to make your chances as high as possible that you can go home that night. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't lower your chances of going home, because at the end of the day, this is reality. Some cops are racist, and it's a life or death situation. So make your chances as high as possible. You know what I'm saying? Make your chances.
As soon as you see them red lights,
you're gonna go home.
As soon as you see those red lights, you can know this could be my last day. I'm a trap. Me personally, it's a bad mindset to have. You shouldn't have a mindset, but unfortunately, it's the reality we live in until it changes. I'm trying to go home. So as soon as the red lights come up, I've never been pulled out the car.
I think that perspective is why people want to defund the police, because it's just like, we shouldn't have that level of fear when these are people who are supposed to serve and protect. They have the shit written on the side of their vehicles. And it's just like, so just to even have that perspective, or just like that mindset that, damn, once I see the red lights, I need to be nicked. I need to go into a state of shock where I need to just comply, shake, do whatever I got to do to not get shot. That warped mindset is just like, that's why people want to defund the police.
The problem.
It's disgusting. It's just like, I should feel safe when they come, like, damn, I must have did something, but they're going to let me go. They're going to just tell me that, all right, don't do that again. Give me a ticket, warning, whatever. And I'd be cool. I shouldn't have to feel like, damn it, my tail light's busted, but I might get shot in the head. Like, hell no.
The second I reach for my wallet, it's
you know,
over.
And it's all of a sudden I'm aggressive and I have a weapon, but you asked me to get my wallet. Like, huh? Yeah.
But also, I mean, then again, Joya, like, going back to your original point, in order to fix something like this for the long run, you don't need to defund the police. And this is kind of my take on it. We don't need to defund the police, but we necessarily we should probably redirect the funding of the police. So somebody said that it's like $6 billion that goes into NYPD. I think that should be redistributed into like a couple different things. If it were up to me, I would actually require anybody who wants to be a police officer to have a 2-year degree in criminal justice and psychology. So one, they understand people and they understand the law. 2, I would want them, whatever neighborhood that you want to be a cop in, you should have to live in that neighborhood for at least 2 years so you can understand the community that you're going to be policing. There's certain steps like these I feel like we need to take in order to have a long-term effect to make better cops, not just, getting it on the back end, like Doug was saying earlier, like cut the pension or like the retirement or whatever. We need to like set ourselves up for the long term.
But the thing is, no cop's gonna want to live in the neighborhood that they're policing, because if they
if they don't want to do that, then they're not gonna be cops.
Then they can't be cops. Then they can't be cops. I mean,
because even when my dad was younger and stuff like that, like, you have cops who know you from around the way. So, you feel more safe with them because, they have a rapport with you, and you can literally, they see you, they'll take you home sometimes. We don't have that level of safety anymore. I remember even when I was younger, my mom is a nurse. I used to go with her whenever they would have their strikes and stuff. And I would sit in the car with the police, and they would just like, drive me, because I'm a little kid and I don't want to be on my feet all night. So they let me sit in the car with them. We don't have that level of safety with the police. It's to the point, like, you don't even want to speak to them or say hello, or they don't even say hello to you. They're not friendly. It's not a neighborhood thing. It's just like, I'm this and you're that. It's like what do you call it? Like, they're superior and we're inferior. And even though they have a certain level of status, and we do understand that, it shouldn't be that way. It's like you're here to serve and protect, not feel like you're better than me, or not feel like whatever you say is law, because 9 times out of 10, they're not even enforcing the actual law.
Right.
They're not doing what they're talking about.
They be coming up with some bullshit too.
Because they got a badge, and it's just like that's what it's the uniform and it's the presence, and they feel like with those two things they can just do whatever they want. And then it's like the community that we live in, the government, they make them feel that they can, because when things happen, if we didn't record some of these things that are happening, you know how many lies they would make up? They tried to say that George Floyd was resisting arrest. All the videos, he was cooling it. He was just like, his hands were behind his back. They were beating him in the car before they even threw him on the ground. And a lot of people don't know that. Like, they have videos of the actual arrest, but if nobody ever recorded that, they would have lied. They would have tried to cover it up, and that's the problem.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, so my whole question, like, I get the whole defund the police thing. You know, I get it, but it's like, and I do agree with that. It's hard to reform something that started off as a slave patrol. Mm-hmm. But like the whole kill is it's like, all right, so we defund the police, right? No more police patrolling. When someone's in actual danger, like it's an emergency, who do they call? You know, they call a motherfucking. Yeah, they call a motherfucker with a banner on that says "Stop this right now."
But back in the day, like we policed our own communities. Like they don't have that no more. Then there is none of that no more.
Who do we police them with though? Like,
I mean, I think it was the Panthers. Or like niggas. But it wasn't more like police though.
Right,
it was more
right.
Like, you know, the OG on the OG up there. You feel me? Kept everything in line.
The OG was what? The OG was a Crip. The OG was a Blood. You feel what I'm saying?
He was respected.
Nigga. They were Bloods and Crips. That's how we tried to fucking do our own community.
Bro, you never heard of like.
And I'm not saying. Hey, if it's cool, if niggas want Bloods and Crips patrolling, I don't give a fuck.
Bro, it's not Bloods and Crips. It's activists. It's actual people like. Fucking the Panther Party, like people like that, not the.
Okay, all right, cool. And so we're talking about back then.
Look, even the Bloods and Crips didn't form to go at it with each other.
That's what I'm saying. They was initially here.
They was
in order.
Yeah, all right.
In order to, you know, for the community. I'm not bullshitting. No, for real. Crips and Bloods was. Especially the Crips, they was started to do like the policing of the communities and shit. That's how they started. And I mean, you know, I don't know all that shit with what happened with them. I don't give a fuck. But what I'm just saying, my only question is, like Izzy said, we talking about some goddamn bare hand melee, like hand to hand, like, hey, yo, put the gun down. Let's run the fade real quick. You're gonna leave her alone, and we're gonna fight it out.
When there's a domestic dispute. Trained social worker, like bro,
ain't
no social worker gonna be able to stop no.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Beating on this girl.
That's what I'm saying. That's what.
No way.
And that's my only question. I'm not opposed to none of that shit. I just have questions. I just have questions.
Like
I don't know.
My thing is for the community. When you ask questions like, or you have a request of like, get rid of the police, defund the police. And then your answer doesn't fix that problem. It fixes, get rid of the police or defend the police, and there's no more killing of white officers killing unarmed black men. But what is the solution after that?
So the thing is, it's just like the problem is they're handling what should be normal conflict resolution type problems, which is what goes back to Izzy's point about having them have some type of psychology or even sociology backgrounds. If you even understood how to handle people, they don't even practice conflict resolution when they're approaching these situations. It's just like gun, and it's just like no, or then it's force. And I'm like, son, you don't even know what's going on. Like, why do you even have the strap right now?
Gun compartment.
If you're that, if you're like, that scary, hey, look. If you're that scary, you shouldn't be a cop. If you're that scary, you shouldn't be a cop. Like if anything scares you, frightens you like that, you shouldn't be a cop.
Or then there should be certain situations where before you're about to respond to a certain situation, you shouldn't even bring your weapon, like whatever, because you know they have different calls for different things. So it's just like if you have a call, because you not all the time. You gotta
have a weapon on you.
Not all the time.
You gotta.
That's the problem.
Give me a call. All right. Give me a call. where they respond and you don't need a weapon.
Oh,
And you don't need a weapon just in case.
Oh shit! You gonna do this to me?
Disturbing the peace. Disturbing the peace. Disturbing the peace.
Disturbing the peace. So you pulling up to a broad disturbing the peace. What is disturbing the peace?
Okay, because a lot of people who call the police on people for sometimes no reason, disturbing the peace. Somebody's just outside yelling, and they hear somebody yelling, and then somebody calls the police. They don't really know what's really going on, and then you pull up to the scene. You don't even know why cuz outside yelling, but you got a gun for what? Did you even? Do you mean don't have it pulled out? You mean don't have it on your person, period. No, don't have it pulled out. I mean, of course, you don't know what's really going on.
I thought you have it. Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, you gotta have it on you.
Come your weapon. That's the problem. They draw their weapons too much, and it's like in the academy, they don't even tell you to go for your weapon, and that's the problem. It's like all that academy shit goes away. So sometimes, even with us now, you go to school, and sometimes a lot of the lessons that you're taught in school, they go over your head after you're not in school no more. And that's the problem. It needs to be here, and it needs to be here. If you're going to be protecting somebody, it needs to be both places.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you, Joya. And I think that, like Kando says, we have tried for years to make cops good cops. I just wanted to say to that, like, I don't think that we should be trying to make any cops that are already cops good cops. I think that most of them are probably, they're too far gone. They're probably a lost cause at this point. But I think that the next generation, it's important for people to raise good people. So if those kids do grow up and they want to be cops, we can put them through a system and they'll already be brought up without hate in their life and things like that. It really does come down to like hate and resentment, and then also ignorance as well. So a lot of cops, a lot of white cops, hold on. A lot of white cops, like a lot of them are raised like they were good old boys, good old country boys. They grew up shooting guns. They're in the country, that sort of thing. Good old Johnny boy, his daddy was a cop. He was on the force, so now he wants to join the force too. That sort of thing. We need less of those type of people who just kind of want to get into it just because it's like it's a hard-nosed thing to do. I want to be a cop. I want to protect and serve. My daddy did it for 37 years in the forest down in Mississippi or whatever. That's what we need to get rid of those people. We need to educate. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to educate people. We need to get the right people in these positions of power, because at the end of the day, police are people who are in positions of power. They may not sit on like a huge chair like the president or like a judge or a jury or whatever. But at the end of the day, they can be the judge, jury, and executioner if they want to, all because they have that strap on their side. And they can be that at any time that they want. So we need to get people who understand that power. We need to raise people who are trained to understand that power as well. I think that's the only real way that we can actually get through any of this. And also one more thing, Teo Anaya says that 6 months ain't shit. 6 months referring to like the physical training that police officers have to go through in order to be a cop. I think that being a cop is 70% mental and only 30% physical. You know why? Because you have a strap on your side. I could become a cop, and if I ever feel threatened, I could always pull out that strap.
Got that fire on me, nigga.
You gotta be able to let that motherfucker go.
Fuck, nigga.
You gotta be able to let it go. But you also have to understand when to not let it go, when to not pull it out, when to just use your head, use your brain. And this is why I said 2 years of psychology, being able to understand people, understand situations. That's very important to be a cop, because like I said, it's 70% mental. It's a very, very mental game. You're literally pulling up to every single call that you get. It's conflict 10 times out of 10, 100% of the time. So you have to be mentally prepared for something like that. And I feel like a lot of cops are, because they just were only brought up the physical side. So.
Mm-hmm. Like even in the military and the Marines, they're trained to kill. They're not really trained to even, do any scaling of the situation, emotion. It's just all about murder. And they instill those same type of tactics within every system, within the cops, even sometimes within the fire department. We were taught different military tactics, even being in the fire department, even the way we carried ourselves, the way we walked, the way we talked, the way we dressed. Yeah. All of those things kind of go hand in hand. And even what Frida was saying, that certain cops need to stay in their lane. You got traffic cops pulling out straps, and it's just like, why do you even have a strap for directing a light? Like, it's madness. And it's just like, but they feel that they can do those things, and that's the problem, which is why people want to defund the police. And I definitely understand that perspective, because the money is placed to murder us, and that's not how that should be. It's placed to instill fear, and they have all this money, but they're killing people.
Right.
Yeah,
And
I
that's not how it should be.
I saw on Twitter it was like the overtime or the pension. It was something of like NYPD dog. Like I'm talking about regular officers was making 100K just like in overtime, and I'm like, why are they putting out so much money and like no one? They're not doing a good job. Like if you go to if you ask people around New York, or just go to Twitter and just see how the NYPD is reviewed, it's shitty, bro. Like I don't know, man. That shit is terrible.
You know, actually, I was watching a YouTube video the other day. It was another podcast. Actually, I think it might have been the Joe Rogan podcast. Shout out to Joe Rogan, his podcast. He's amazing. But he had somebody on. Exactly. I think he had somebody on that was like ex-military, like ex-marine or something like that, or army. And the ex-military person, he was saying that like recently, I think within like the past like 5 to 10 years, they started training. The people who are going into these foreign countries and, getting into certain battles and breaking in houses and buildings and stuff like that on real missions, like killing, like murderous type missions. They told them in the past 5 to 10 years, hey, when you bust into this place, like I know you're in a foreign country, you don't know anybody here, you don't know who's a threat and who's not. It's saying when you bust in, no longer will you just shoot shit up, will you just shoot everything up. You will evaluate the situation, determine who's innocent, who's not innocent, and take it from there. So his whole point was, if you can do that, if you're in the military and you can do that for people that are literally in an entire different country, why can't policemen, carry that same sort of energy when they're policing people in their own country, So
it's not people, it's people of color. It's not just people. It's not just Americans. I mean, yeah, white people get killed by the cops too. I seen the statistic, but
I put it in the closet.
It's just not even. You shouldn't even be having this conversation, which is the problem in the first place. Like everyone deserves the right to live. Everybody deserves a free trial, and the justice system is so fucked up that like. It just infuriates you thinking about the situation, period. And it's like I said earlier, when you get pulled over, your first thought shouldn't be like, let me call everybody because I might die. Or let me go live because I might die. You know what I'm saying? It's just
or let me record this just in case some crazy shit happen, It should be off some way more chill shit.
It's like I got another question though. How do y'all feel about the people recording it?
I think.
Do you feel like they should jump in and like maybe like for all right, George Floyd? It was a girl that recorded it, but it was other people around. Do you feel like you sit there and record it, or do you feel like you walk over there and like dive on them, like just slide them off of them, try to move them? Do you get involved, or do you just record it? Because I've seen people giving the girl like comments to the girl, giving the girl flack for just sitting there recording it. They say that all the time when people record the instance and don't do anything.
There's two.
But it's like, what do you expect them to do?
Right. There's two ways to look at that. Like, you can look at it introspectively or whatever the word is. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can look at and see what you would do. You dig what I'm saying? Like, if I see something like that, I don't know how I would feel. I feel like I would want to jump in. I would want to do something. I don't feel like I will be able to just sit there and watch that nigga die, like
and record it,
right, and record it, like.
But
regardless,
we would know.
Traumatizing in itself,
Regardless,
but like Candace said, they're scared for their lives.
Right, they're scared for their. But that's the thing, and I don't. It's a slippery. It can go either way, really, because it's one of those things. It's like I feel like I would want to do something.
Right.
But I've never been in that situation. So I don't know what it's like. If you're scared,
you would do in this situation.
Exactly. Like if you're scared as the person that's in the situation, like George Floyd, if you're scared as a nigga that's getting pulled over and they asking for your license and registration, you scared to reach for your registration. Imagine how the nigga that's watching that is feeling. Like they're scared too. They're scared for you, and they're like thinking like, nigga, if I jump in, what's going to happen to me? They're definitely going to shoot me. They might not even shoot this nigga, but they're definitely going to shoot me.
Y'all see the video when the grandma jumped on the boy that was laying on the ground?
Nah, I didn't see that.
All right, so like it was, I think he got pulled over, but the video starts. He's in the yard, laying on his like on the ground, like hands up, everything. There's like three cops got the guns drawn on him, and they're telling him to get up, but you know if you move, they're gonna shoot you. So like they was out there for like 3 minutes. The grandma walks outside, and then like the cops still got the guns drawn. Then the cops are walking over to the boy, and then like the grandma dives like over the boy to like protect the kid. But after that, I didn't finish watching the rest of the video. I don't know. Like I don't think he got shot.
And I agree with this comment. It would be an easy choice for me to go to jail over someone dying, you know, because the thing that happens is the laws are not built to protect us. They're built to protect them. Because once we even insert ourselves in that situation, which is why people are afraid for their lives, we're automatically condemned no matter what, because then it goes, attacking an officer, assault and battery on an officer. It's always against the officer, but it's never what the officer actually did in this situation. And that's the problem. But it's just like, for me, if I was sitting there, I'm sorry. That shit would traumatize me to sit here and actually watch somebody die. And I have my cell phone out, because what happened in the age of no cell phones, that cell phone shit already geeks me anyway. I'm not a fan, but it's just like, I can't stand by and let somebody die. But if I could stand in the way and prevent them, you don't have to. That's the problem. You don't have to react with violence all of the time, because you reacting with violence is a contradicting statement to them reacting with violence. Standing in front of them, creating a barrier. What the hell are they going to do? They can't shoot all of them, and if they do, that's foul. But it's just like, there's something that you can do that doesn't have to necessarily be violent. But I can't just stand around and sit there and watch somebody die and record it for Instagram. And for what?
Well, that's so like, all right, so there's the mindset of like, oh, let me record this, I know it's going to be viral, and then there's let me record this so the world
can see what's happening for awareness, for sure. So, yes, you have two different people who are on two different sides of the spectrum.
Yeah, like I can get clout and get a bunch of likes.
Yeah, and then you have to bring awareness. But it's just like, we don't know the mindset of the people who are recording. We don't know if they're clout chasers or if they're actually trying to bring awareness. And some people are just like off. They just want a whole bunch of messages like, damn, what happened? Where you at? Like, no, fuck that. I want people to see what's going on. But if there are a plethora of people standing in the area and it's 4 cops, if you create a barrier between them and the situation,
they're not gonna shoot.
You know what I'm saying? What are they going to do? But to sit here and just have 20 different videos of the same thing, no, not a fan.
Well, to the point of going to jail, that's if you make it to jail, though. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like in that situation, as far as like jumping in it, it's like you want to jump in it because you don't want to see nobody die. But at the same time, it's like you might not make it to jail. You know, like you might die. So this stranger, like it is a stranger at the end of the day, you could either turn a blind eye to it and not pay attention, or you could jump in front of it, possibly die, or you could record it and bring, like, it's so many different, you know how everybody say, shit, if that was me, I'd do this. No one, honestly, I feel like when that statement is said, no one knows what they would do until the situation is straight in front of them. You know what I mean? Like, everybody could sell wolf tickets all day. You feel me? Like, there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee, like, oh, I'd be like, man, shit, that wouldn't happen to me. And then you on the side of the road, you know what I mean? Like, it could always be you. You know what I mean? Like, never be me. It could be you. You would hope it wasn't, but like, that shit is.
Hey, Austin is commenting. Let's see if we can get that nigga in here. But you know, this is one of those topics, man. We could spend a whole episode on. We can probably talk about this for 2 hours straight. So we're going to go ahead on. I want to switch gears a little bit. I hope I'm not cutting anybody off. But
I just appreciate everybody's comments on the side. Like, I definitely agree with a lot of the perspectives and the mindsets. Like, there aren't many of the deaths that are recorded. And the ones that we do have on footage, like, you know, they do bring awareness to what is actually going on, but that's not even the half of what's going on.
Right. That's a fact. And, you know,
like
it's
7 people around George Floyd, 4 cops.
It's a lot of different ways.
People are unarmed, though.
It's a lot of different ways to look at it.
And those cops are my fault.
No, you're fine. No, you're fine. You good. No, you're
fine. But
like,
yeah, it's 7 people, and those cops, they're armed in the same way they didn't care about killing George. They wouldn't care about killing them. I mean, that's just in the mindset of them being racist. They might care about that because, you know, that's how you gonna explain 7 bodies. But then you could just say they attacked us and we were scared. So it's like they always get off with the I fear for my life. And you can guarantee that they'll fear for their life if it's 3 more y'all than it is them. So I mean, that's a toss.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It's we can all sit here and say how we would do in that situation.
I'm just gonna say this. Like, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you fine. Go ahead, please.
I mean, I just think that if we're going to sit here and coexist with one another, then we should feel like we can protect one another. Like, I shouldn't have to feel like if I can speak to you, say hello to you, I should also care about your well-being, your life, even if I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just met Doug today. Like, if he was getting hurt, I wouldn't want him to get hurt. I'm not about to just stand out about, because I don't know him. Like, I know him to an extent. I've been breaking bread with him the whole night. So I'm not about to sit here and be like, oh, I don't care about his life because I don't know him. And that's the problem. The bystander effect can be very powerful if we actually utilize it, if we actually banded together and try to protect one another. Then we wouldn't, I guess, in many perspectives, that's why we wouldn't really need the police, because we can band together and protect one another. But not everybody has that same selfless mindset. And that's why we have so many different opinions and so many different views on this whole topic.
I got a question for Mitch.
You said you got a question for me? Don't ask me no questions, fuck nigga. Don't ask me no questions.
Hey, look. Hey, Mitch, if you in the club and you see this dude getting jumped, you gonna jump in? I'm just asking.
What do you think?
You
And on why the fuck would I put myself in a situation like that? I'm out having a good time. I probably bag some numbers. I'm probably chilling. I'm on a high with my nigga Slim and with Def. We out here having a good time. Why the fuck would I ruin my night by jumping in?
Would you record the fight?
Are you talking about like a cop? Or like just regular?
I mean like just regular. I mean, cop or not, it's just regular people. You gonna watch the fight or no?
Nigga, I'm gonna watch, but nigga, I'm not jumping in. Fuck, I look like nigga Batman. My parents.
Are you gonna put it on the gram though?
Okay.
Am I gonna put it on the gram?
And be like, hey, yo, it's crazy.
Oh, phones is out, nigga. You know we what is we millennials? Phones is out. We watching niggas.
So,
but
literally, what you just said is the same effect when
no, it is not the same.
Literally, what you just said is the same effect when they go down, bro.
It is not the same.
Crazy.
It is totally not the same. But I'll let you get away with that one because I want to switch gears tonight, man. And I appreciate Doug. I appreciate
Doug.
Doug
on Twitter.
Fuck you. Don't mention me, loser. Don't mention me on Twitter. All right, I wanted to switch gears a little bit. Definitely hoping not stepping on your toes. But let me tell you something. I wanted to go into our little segment because we have a segment where our friends will reach out to us and they'll ask us some questions. We call it mailbag for now. They want us to talk about these subjects. And I got 3 questions tonight. So we're going to do a little round table, you know, the whole camaraderie. Like Joya said, we're breaking bread and shit tonight and all that cute stuff. So,
real quick, before you get into the questions, all of you guys who are watching right now, it looks like there's about 80 of you guys watching live. We appreciate and we love you guys for coming through and watching the Sitting on 22's episode 5. Also, if you're watching this, please like this video. Please like the video on YouTube, please. And also subscribe to @SleevesMob. And then you can follow all of these beautiful faces that you see here. In the description, I have all of their @, all their Twitter @, you know, IG handles. I don't have Doug's in the YouTubes because the Doug was last minute, but I'm gonna put it in there. And we also gonna show you at the last minute too. So, let's go ahead and get into the questions.
All right, so I got 3 questions tonight, and some reoccurring guests that have asked us questions. I'm gonna just go ahead on into Kalina. I think that's how you say her name. Shouts out to her. She sent me some Popeye sandwiches. She sent me a Popeye sandwich for me and for my mama. Spicy. So anyways,
we love you, Cal.
We love you, Cal. Shouts out to you. Her question for us, and I'm gonna start with Joya. It's going to put you in a tough position because I don't know if you're into this type of stuff, but you could probably work with it. Her question is for us tonight is, I finally figured out my question, if you can fit it in. I was not going to read that part, but top 3. Okay, give us your top 3 athletes of the 2010s out of all the main sports, so that's any sport, are you familiar with any athletes? Like who do you look at and be like, man, they inspire me?
I'm very like old school when it comes to the athletes that I support, because y'all gonna condemn me for this, and honestly I don't give a fuck. I can suck my nuts.
Okay.
I'm a Celtics fan. All right, so boom. When I was a kid, my dad took me to the game. I saw Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, you know what I'm saying? So those are my guys. I don't care what nobody has to say. So those are the athletes that I pretty much looked up to. I pretty much kind of got off the NFL when, all of that Colin Kaepernick stuff happened. Yeah. Wasn't really feeling the NFL. So I'm more so of a basketball fan.
Okay, I can respect that.
Yeah, so I'm an OG fan of players. I mean, like the new players are cool, but they're a little weak sauce to me. Like I feel like they don't really play to win; they play to be flashy, and that's just my opinion. Like it used to be a blood sport, and now niggas just be with the little layups. It's cute, but I'm not a fan. I like to watch the games and be engaged. I don't want to, I don't want it to be whose dick is longer, who's going to be the MVP. I don't care about that. I want you to play. Like I want it to be like some playing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I can't really answer this question. I can't really answer this question because my players don't even fit into that arena. But I mean, like Candace said, I mean, Serena Williams, she played while she was pregnant. You know what I'm saying? She's always an OG, always been good, always amazing. So that's the only answer that I really have for you as far as when it comes to sports. I'm the wrong nigga to ask for this type of shit. Not a nigga, so.
Okay. All right, Doug. Nobody cares what you think, but who's your favorite athletes?
3. Let's see.
3. And don't go over, nigga.
All right. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Of all time or right now?
Nigga, 2010s, nigga. So 2010s, from 2010 to 2020.
All right, look. So I hated LeBron James, right? Like I hated him. But he's probably like the best basketball player today. So I'm gonna go with LeBron. I'm gonna give you a basketball. Let's see. I fuck with Odell Beckham.
You look like that nigga. You corny ass nigga, bro. You a corny ass nigga. I don't look like Odell Beckham Jr. I'm a Giants fan, so like, I'm a Giants fan. And Odell was my boy. They traded him, unfortunately. Let me see one more. I'm gonna go with Derrick Rose, man. If he never injured himself, if he never injured himself, I see him winning a championship. Like Derrick Rose is my favorite player, and then I'm gonna go over just cause I'm a Carmelo fan, deep down at heart. Carmelo Anthony. I wish he did better than what he did. But I respect that.
I don't. No, I don't. I don't know what it is. I don't.
I respect it. All right. Who that is. All right, Def. Who you got?
Well, I'm gonna keep it to
Lamar Jackson.
I'm gonna keep it to 3. Unlike our good buddy Disobedient Doug down there.
That's what I'm saying. Disobedient Doug. That's a cool name. Disobedient Doug.
I like that name too. Let's go ahead and trademark that right now.
Let's go ahead and trademark that. Disobedient Doug. Hey Doug, if that's not your name tomorrow, you're not our friends. If that's not your name on Twitter tomorrow, you're not our niggas. I'm just gonna say that. Izzy, what's your 3?
So my 3 is gonna be. I agree with Doug on 1, LeBron James. You got to put LeBron James in there. He's amazing. 2, I'm gonna go with my boy Lamar Jackson. You feel me? I'm a Ravens fan. You dig? That's full disclosure. Everybody knows that. I love my boy Lamar Jackson. He's really changing the game of football. And so Lamar Jackson at number 2. And then at number 3, I'm gonna have to go with the GOAT of all GOATs. I'm gonna have to go with Tom Brady, even though I hate him. I hate him, but he is probably the greatest. He is the greatest athlete of the 2010s. Like you can't even dispute that at all.
What?
He is. He's a great
man. LeBron James.
No, absolutely not.
LeBron James, bro. Athlete. How
many championships?
Tom Brady can't do nothing. Did LeBron have Bill Belichick?
No, bro. It's 2 different sports. I'm just bringing it down to simple terms. Rings. Who has more?
in the 2010s, right?
Yeah.
They got the same. They got the same.
They got the same.
They got the same. LeBron has 3 in the 2010s.
Oh yeah. Wait.
Tom Brady.
Wait. You may be
Tom
right.
Brady won in 03, 04, and 2000.
They won in 16. They won in
16. They lost in 17.
Yeah, they won in 16. They won in 19. They won another one, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's 3. And they lost to the Giants.
Hold on.
Remember that they lost to the Giants twice.
Yeah. Okay.
Nah. Let's ask my boy Lamar Jackson, Coach Kando. Shout out Coach Kando. That's at Coach Kando wherever you can find her. I think it's like _ Coach Kando.
Hey, and in her
big
profile,
Hey, look.
in her profile picture, she got the bald head, nigga. I got the bald.
She got the Mitch.
And the whistle. And the
And
whistle.
she's still bad. Come on.
All right, hey, no. All right, look, hey. All right, so
Big trust let us down. Couldn't trust and trust last time.
Hey, listen, Super Bowl on the way.
Hey, look, he let me down. I had my money on him.
Hey, put it on him again next year.
you see how I'm saying? You see what I be saying about this nigga Doug? He always be trying to flex. Oh, I had my money on him. I bet on him, and it ain't nothing. Fuck you, nigga. So here's what it is.
Eli won't need my money though.
On this game.
My 3 favorite. I'm gonna just because I want to. We go.
Yeah. Go ahead.
LeBron. Rest in peace to Kobe Bean Bryant. Y'all niggas is corny for not naming him because he had a 60-point game on his last game. Not in 2010s, but I mean,
he took 50 shots.
When did he?
50 shots.
When did he win his last ring? That was 2010, wasn't it?
No, I thought
09.
Was it 09? Close enough, nigga.
09.
Close enough. And athletes 2010. I'm gonna say this nigga Doug because this nigga Doug be lying like a motherfucker on Olympian style. This nigga corny as the motherfucker. You dig what I'm saying? He corny as the fuck, and he be lifting cap weights. So this nigga corny. So I'm gonna say him. He's an all-star.
I give you a bucket.
A cap all-star. No, you will not. You will not.
You might be a bucket.
Hey, you said
you won't score.
That's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. Let's get into it. Let's get into it right now, Def. Because let's not get into it. Let's not get into it right now.
Let's get to our next question.
All right.
Next question.
Nah, because you's a fuck nigga. You's a liar. so
We're on here talking about Kobe.
we got Kobe only played 6 years out the 2010s. Who's Chain Reaction?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, he kind of speaking facts, but like,
is that Dylan?
I mean,
Is that
he's
Dylan?
speaking facts, but I mean, Kobe just like no Kobe slander right now.
Yeah,
Too
definitely
soon.
We're not going to slander Kobe.
How
We're just going to say
dare
facts
you?
on Kobe.
How dare you? How dare you? How
Too
dare
soon
you?
though. I mean, we know the facts, but too soon. Like,
How
we can
dare
talk about his stats later.
But how dare you? Next question, y'all. Next question.
Pathetic. Like his picture. Pathetic.
He took 50 shots to score 60 points. That's all I'm saying.
Stop
it
talking.
was still 60 in his very last game, so that
The
is.
realest nigga alive. That's who it is. That's cute.
Oh, what you want him to do? With 50 shots, score 100? Fuck, nigga. God damn. What is you talking?
Mitch, you got veins popping up.
If he shoots 50 shots and scores 100, that means he made.
Shut the fuck up. So here, Sean got questions for us tonight. And shouts out to you, Doug, because I'm gonna let you know, Doug, because this nigga Doug, he comes out, he supports us with everything we do. So that's my nigga. I know we rag all the time, but that's my motherfucking nigga, bro.
Yeah.
You still a bitch though. But Sean,
he didn't even tell me his real name till today, and I had to find that out.
I didn't even tell you my real name. You found out.
You didn't even tell me. That's the whole kill. It definitely did. You feel me?
You're okay. Full disclosure, my real name's not Mitch. My real name's not Mitch. What a surprising.
Listen.
What a surpriser, right? Like white people, there's no niggas named Mitch. I stole my identity.
Real name. You want to know what kind? Listen, you want to know what kind of guy Mitch is? I'll tell you what kind of guy Mitch is. I'm gonna leave it alone. Go ahead. Get to your next question.
Go to the next question, bro. Go to the next question, bro.
I'm just saying, how dare
Mitch's
you?
angry forehead bang is killing me right now.
How dare you? How dare you try and steal the segment that I like to bring in? You fuck. You're never. This nigga Doug, man. So all right. So we got 2 questions from my man Sean Henny Darko on Twitter. Henny God Darko on Twitter. He got 2 questions. And Joya, I know I asked you the first question last time, but I want to go back to you because I feel like you might know a little something about this one.
Okay.
He asks, do y'all watch anime? Do you watch anime,
yeah.
Joya?
Hell yeah, I watch anime.
What's your favorite animes?
Ooh, okay, so it's actually this joint. It's called Loveless. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it or watched it or whatever, but they have like a manga series that's out. But it's called Loveless. It's basically they have like these spell. It's like a spell sort of show, whatever, where they kind of like fight. It's like they battle with words.
Yeah.
And but you kind of have to bond with the person that you're battling with. So your name is determined way before you're born, kind of like fate. And you bond with your soul tie person or whatever. And then like when they die, you pretty much die. But the guy, he was kind of controlling his person that he bonded with after death. Like he killed himself or something like that. It was really weird. And he was still controlling him even after death. So that's kind of how deep the connection was going. That show was OC. They always fought. Everybody got their ass whooped. And I love action. So
what's it called again?
Loveless.
Loveless. It sounds like, I'm not gonna lie, when you said the whole like they battle, like they fight with words thing, it kind of reminded it was kind of giving Harry Potter for a second.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like fighting with words, so, you know, like the whole like spells and sort of thing. So is it kind of like that, or is it like different?
No, it's not. It's a little bit different than Harry Potter.
So it's not like magic.
Yeah, it's not like magic. Like, no, they actually kind of like really fight. I mean, the words have the power, or the words kind of break off into poetry and do certain things. Like they'll speak something and it'll slice you. Like the show is just really wild. It's only 13 episodes, I think, in each season. I think it's only 3 seasons or something like that. But it's really good. That's one of my favorite animes. I love Samurai Champloo. Hunter x Hunter is a good one. I mean, Naruto's a classic. I mean, Dragon Ball Z, you know, cool.
Dragon, watch the Dragon Ball.
You know, I think anime is really cool. I've always admired anime because like the basis around all the shows, no matter what it is energy. Right?
Yes.
So like it's all energy based, and I love that. Like, you know, whether it's like a strong fighter or just a strong personality, or just somebody being able to like harness some sort of power just in like such a short amount of time, or whatever like that. You know, it's just based off of energy, and like I love that a lot. I think it definitely does spread a really good message to people, especially if it's within the right medium. So yeah, I just had a random thought about that.
The last one that I watched was called Akame Got Killed, and that was pretty much like an energy-based one. So they have these ancient weapons, and they kind of find you, and you can only use them if they find you. I like the romantic ones, like Candace said too. I was a peach girl watching ass person. School Rumble, that's my shit. You know, all the joints where they fall in love, those are cool too. But I really like the ones where they be having auxiliary, and they be like having suits, and they be like working everybody. I love those.
Yeah, mad auxiliary. Whatever the fuck that means. Doug. Doug, what's your favorite, nigga? No anime?
I don't watch anime.
Ooh.
It's not. Hey, look, it's not intriguing to me. I don't, especially like the ones that most of them don't come in English, and I'm not reading the subtitles. I'm cool on the anime.
That is one of my beefs with anime.
I'm sorry.
Subtitles
I don't have it for you. Like if it's not the basic ones like One Piece, Yu Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball Z, if that's considered anime, fucking Naruto. I didn't even like Naruto. It's like, is that even fucking anime? I guess I don't know. Is Pokemon anime? Is that considered anime?
Yes,
no.
Yes.
Or you mean like real anime, like
I'm stressed.
Like the words come across.
Pokemon is anime.
Then it just start moving. Like, nah.
You might be able. You might be able to argue that Avatar: The Last Airbender is anime. Would y'all agree with that?
If that's anime, then I watch
agree.
that.
I agree.
but that's
agree.
That's all I got. I'm not. I can't.
Right.
I can't. It's so many episodes. It's so drawn out. I can't watch it. I don't know.
I feel you on that.
And then it, like in America, it started in the middle of it or some shit, and then like it's like 1 million seasons in China or whatever, wherever the fuck it's at. Like I can't watch that. I don't have the attention span for that shit.
I feel you on that. I'm a goddamn Dragon Ball Z kind of guy. I'm a be Vegeta at every Halloween event you see me at from the age 5 to age 10 kind of guy. I'm a goddamn every birthday party you ever went to by Jordan was Dragon Ball Z theme, nigga. If you didn't come as Piccolo or a Super Saiyan, nigga, you was not getting my shit. You was not getting my shit. What are you talking about? Now, let's make it as simple as that. Simple as that. If you didn't come in a costume, you's a bitch. Cause you're not my nigga for real. But let's talk about Samurai Jack real quick. So I see you gave Avatar the little nod.
Samurai Jack is definitely anime.
It's Samurai Jack is anime, right?
Yeah.
I just got one question. Do y'all remember the theme song?
Yeah, Samurai Jack. Yeah.
Hell no, nigga. Watching the Jack Samurai Jack. What y'all niggas don't remember that?
What? Head ass.
That's cool in there, man.
Wait, no, it did kind of go like that. You have it.
What y'all? Was that not Will I Am?
What?
Was that Will I Am from the Black Eyed Peas?
I don't know.
Watching the Jack Samurai Jack. That nigga.
You muted your mic, bro.
I don't watch no goddamn anime now, but I watch the Naruto, Ball Z's, and all that shit. Who's watching Liberty Mutual? Who's watching Liberty Mutual?
Samurai, yeah. Oh, right.
Hey, bro.
That shit get the rocking.
I wasn't tripping, bro. I was right.
Oh shit, we're all wearing all black.
Nah,
that's crazy.
Mitch changed. I'm a snitch. Mitch changed. He's wearing white.
I ain't finna whisper.
Mitch changed. He's wearing white.
Yeah, Mitch definitely changed. Mitch changed.
I pointed it out in the pre-show, and he was like, "Oh, let me go change."
He had a different energy when he came on this joint.
Get him out of here, man. He's a tool. Get him out of here.
Crazy.
I got a question.
Out of here.
I got a question for our guest stars, because since they want to rag on me real quick. Did y'all think that I changed my attire for you, motherfuckers?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
I wanted to fit the quota with you niggas. Come on. Absolutely. Be real with yourselves. Look at yourself in the mirror, Doug. You fucking
no.
This nigga's a tool. What you got on your teeth right now, Doug?
My teeth.
Can't nobody tell. Can't nobody tell. That's the thing. You fucking tool. You're a tool.
Can't nobody tell. Can't nobody tell because it's white gold. Get off my dick.
Oh.
You're right.
That's a flex. It's white gold.
That shit player. Hey, Doug, who's your plug for the gold? I just want to know because I'm trying to get my shit up. I'm trying to get the saber-tooth tiger diamond 2 teeth. You some bitch. Nah, fuck you. Don't tell me. Nah, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Kiss my ass.
They in Cali. Look, if you want, look. I got there's a low scale joint. There's a low scale joint in Baltimore. You can get that joint out for me. It's called King Tut.
If I send you some money, can you go get my shit for me?
Don't they gotta measure your teeth or something?
Sure.
Don't they gotta mold your teeth?
Yeah.
What if I send my teeth with a Ziploc? I got dentures. All right.
Well, look. The one I went to.
Fuck you. We don't want to hear from you. We don't want to hear from you. We don't want to hear from you. We're done talking to you, Doug. Fuck, nigga.
I'm not gonna lie, that was quite the flex.
Def, you supposed to be on my team. You supposed to be on my team.
Hey, that's 8 top, 8 bottom.
Like,
Wow, I literally thought it was just the bottoms.
I'm just gonna put this out there. Doug has a girlfriend, so fuck you. Doug, where are you right now? Doug? Where are you right now?
My girl's crib.
Okay, thank you. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you. Nah, you talking all that shit. This nigga got a girlfriend. Fuck out of here. I got gold in my mouth.
What's wrong?
No. You got a girlfriend.
You brought it up. You
talking about that? Hey, no, fuck that. That nigga got a girlfriend. That nigga. Hey, look, but guess who? Hey, I ain't got no goals in my mouth, but I ain't in my girl's crib right now. I'm in my mama's crib.
Are you
lonely?
Are you lonely?
Am I lonely? What do you think?
Are you hating?
Hey, Mitch, is that the game we playing?
No. Shit. See?
Oh,
bro,
okay.
You are an op. You are not my friend, bro. All right, so look, Def, you got to tell us about your aunt. Oh, this nigga's not even here. I'm drunk. All right.
Nah,
he is
bro,
here.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. What's your? Everybody take a shot. If you're watching this right now, let's take a shot.
Take a drink, take a sip, but whatever you got right now. I just poured up a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more wine action.
We're having a blast right now. This is fun. I'm having so much fun with these people right now. Oh shit! I didn't even. All right.
What the fuck is that?
Nah, don't do that shit, nigga. That's why I don't fuck with you, bro. Because you always watching me. I'm watching you. You watching me. I can't inspire you, my nigga. All right. Now, I just want to get my teeth like yours because you was a cool ass nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Shouts out to Smush, who did all of his tattoos at a discounted rate, by the way. He discounts. He gets his shits discounted. We pay full price. Ain't that right, Jeff?
Who said I pay full price for everything that I got, dog.
You're capping, bro.
He's not the only one with tats.
Tat
I gotta
check.
finish. You know what I'm saying? I gotta finish my leg tat.
Tat check.
Hold up. Don't make me show my spine.
Hold on. Tat check.
Here they go.
Let's see what's going on.
Hold
Okay.
Here they
All right,
go.
we got that. You know what I
Wait a
mean?
second.
Hold
You
on.
got the ankle.
There
Gotta
they
get the
go.
ankle.
There with it. All the way
Got the
around.
back.
Hold on. I gotta get this finished. This gotta get finished. You know what I mean?
Whatever.
I just got, you know what I'm saying? Something chill.
Man, don't make me
Hold on.
flex
Mix one
for
like that.
y'all.
Hold on.
Hold up. I got a face tat. What you mean?
I'm serious.
Oh, yeah.
Face tat, man.
You got me beat.
Yo, so what was you about to ask me, Mitch? What was you about to ask me?
I was just gonna. All right, so let's get into our last question, guys.
Yeah.
This is from Any God Darko. Once again, shouts out to Sean. I don't think he's watching right now, but that's my nigga. Leave that spine for my eyes only.
Got you. I can't wink, but just know I'm winking.
Winking. All right. We got one more question. And I know that this is directed towards me. Because I say wild shit from time to time. You guys know me. The question is, do y'all ever just sniff ass just to sniff ass?
Wow.
What?
Wow.
So,
What is happening?
in terms of sniffing ass, I'm just gonna assume that we're referring to sex and we're referring to post-sex, post-sexual activities. But I don't necessarily sniff the ass. I may give the ass a light kiss, just like a chef's kiss, just to acknowledge my greatness or her greatness, that sort of thing. But I definitely
Is that
don't.
before or after you wipe away your residue?
This is most certainly after. This is most certainly after.
I'm so like.
But I never just sniff ass just to sniff it. So that's my take.
All right, so here's the thing. This is directed completely to me because I said something to this nigga in confidentiality. All right. I thought that it wasn't going to go outside of this chat, but obviously I'm going to be honest. If he asked the question, I'm going to put it on here. I'm not going to be a dickhead about it. He asked me, do I smell ass recreationally? Now, look, okay, he took it out of context. I don't sniff booty, but I'm just saying, you ever been eating pussy or something, and like you just get a whiff of the booty, or like it's in your face? Like, okay, first of all, let's be honest. Def, you eat ass. I eat ass. Doug, you're gonna lie and say you don't, but I know you really do. It's fine. Now,
I eat ass adjacent.
Adjacent.
What?
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Elaborate.
Take it how you want.
No. What does that
No.
mean?
I literally don't know what adjacent means. What is what is adjacent?
I'm not going to say that I haven't, but I'm not going to say that I have.
Oh,
So you have.
Are you talking about female or male?
I'm not about to eat a nigga. Come on, I'm not about to eat a nigga's ass.
I'm confused, bro. I'm confused. I'm just asking the question.
Yeah, exactly. Adjacent basically means part time. I part time. Like, I'm not a 9 to 5 ass eater. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
not a 9 to 5. You're more of like an entrepreneur ass eater.
Yeah, I'm a freelance ass eater. Freelance.
Okay, that's cool as shit. Whenever I feel like it, I ain't gotta clock in. I just be like, "Hey, yo, I'm gonna eat some ass."
You know?
Just
because it's Wednesday. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Oh man.
Just because it's Wednesday.
that's cool.
But I just for the record, everybody who think I'm probably a creep, I do not eat booty. I do not eat guy booty. That's what I'm saying.
But you eat girl booty adjacently. You eat girl booty adjacently. Hey, and we're sitting on 22s with the sleeves mob, and Joya just said that she eats ass adjacently. Now, let me tell you something. Now, I am an ass eater. I'll eat a girl's ass. That's what I do. Now, sex isn't sex unless something's being eaten. You're eating the pussy, and if the booty's there, it's like, hey, the booty look cute. Okay, cool. Let's see what it's talking about. Am I gonna sniff the booty? Nah. I'm not gonna sniff the booty, but am I gonna get a whiff of the booty? Of course I am, nigga. Because it's there.
I'm confused. Wait. You putting your tongue on what you can't smell?
So you smell. Okay, cool. So Doug smells ass, and that's it.
No, listen.
What we're getting at is that Doug smells ass.
No. No one's going out their way to fucking deliberately sniff ass, bro. Like no one's going around doing that. But if you're about to have sex, you're gonna smell the whole thing. You feel me? Not intentionally, like go right there. Nah, but you smell it because it's the room. You feel me?
See, Doug, that's why you're my nigga.
Like,
that's why.
First of all, you shouldn't smell nothing like water.
It's the room.
Water smell.
The booty do not smell like water, and you know it, and I know it. The booty smell like
no. I said it should smell like water.
What, the ass? The ass should not smell like water.
No.
Okay. All right, look.
Bro.
All right, let's get off this subject.
We
can talk about this a lot too.
Let me walk you through what I'm saying, bro. Listen. The body has a smell already, right? It should not be a smell that smells of fish.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
I'm asking you, Mitch.
No. I'm saying okay. I agree. You're not asking me. You just made a statement. I agree with your statement. Continue.
No. I said right. It
shouldn't smell like it shouldn't.
Yeah,
You're right.
nothing smells. Nothing smells like water. It's just a figure of speech. No,
it's not gonna smell like water. It
smells like body. Anyway, yeah, nothing smells like water. It's a rap lyric. Doesn't matter. You missed it. It went over your head.
It went over the head. Go ahead. I hear you. Go ahead. Yeah. We're there with it.
It's okay. It's good. Yeah, we know. Listen.
It's gonna smell like pussy. And let me tell you something.
It's gonna smell like body.
It's a magnificent
smell
smell.
Like body.
It's a magnificent smell. What does it taste like? I actually lost my taste with my battle with COVID-19. I can't taste anything anymore or smell anything anymore. So all of this is obsolete to me. It all tastes and smells the same. So I'm just gonna put it out there. Nigga, I'm still down. But
wait. You had the 19?
You already know I had the 19. That's what, and we put that on disclosure the first episode. Yeah, you're right.
Oh no. Wait. Did you really have it, or they just told you that you had it? You know what I mean?
Do you want to see my did I really have it or did they tell me that I have it? What?
Why?
Who the fuck am I going to listen
Why
to?
do you? Why? Listen. Why do you need white man paperwork?
I'm screaming.
Why do you need
All right.
white man paperwork?
All right.
Look.
I still.
Mitch,
What?
what was you about to say?
No,
You said you still can't what?
I still cannot taste.
Oh, okay.
How did you get
You
it?
still
Like,
have
where
COVID.
did you? What did you do?
See, full disclosure.
He was
I was
out here
with my,
wilding.
fuck you. Don't watch me.
You was sniffing booty. He was sniffing booty. That's what he was doing.
Nigga ate ass for the first time and cut his head off. Went bald. Hey, stop watching me. Don't. Okay, so this what happened.
Clearly.
This what happened. So my grandfather got sick and he went to the hospital. And when he came back, the nigga was like, I ain't got no appetite. I got a fever and all this type shit, whatever. And the nigga ended up giving it to me and my mom's. Long story short, he ended up having it. I ended up having it. And, you know, the shit sucked. But we're past it now. I just can't smell or taste anymore. I went to go get retested. You know, they stick the shit up your nose or whatever. It's all good, though. I can't smell or
What,
taste.
it came back negative now?
Yeah, it's negative now, so I'm ready to get my freak on again.
Get your freak. No, nobody about to fuck with you. You got COVID booty. Nobody sniffing your ass.
Got the
That nigga
COVID
infected.
booty. Bro, come on, Mo.
Infected.
Come on, Mo.
Like it's Halo 3 infected.
All right, you see. That's why I'll be fucking with you. That's why I'll be fucking with you. Hey, Def, go ahead and take us into the next segment, bro. What we got next, man?
I mean, well, we really only have one more question, and then we'll get into another segment. The only question that we have left is, actually, you know what? It'll probably be better if I show you guys. It's this one here. This question says, what is the most money you would spend on a birthday gift for someone you've been dating for only a year? I would personally like to start with Doug on this, and then we'll go to Joy. Doug, how much would you spend for a birthday gift on somebody that you've been dating for just a year? How much? What dollar amount? Let us know.
A year.
A year.
All right. In a year, I mean, to be with somebody for 365 days, you really gotta fuck with them.
Is that $365 worth?
Nah. I mean, that's not. Listen, they ain't getting no Chanel bag from me for no year. You feel me? Nah.
No Birkin?
But a Birkin? Hell no, nigga. I can't get a Birkin. Fuck, I ain't no damn Birkin. Anyway, but let's see. I probably wouldn't even buy a gift. No bullshit. Let's see. We probably.
You're bugging.
Nah, I don't
Canceled. This nigga's canceled, bro.
Wait. I didn't even finish my statement. It's not that I wouldn't buy a gift. It's more like I do more of a whole like thing. So like probably like a dinner. There might be a gift in there, but altogether it's just gonna probably come up to about probably 500, if that. Like a hotel, dinner, plus like what's the name? Yeah, a year. I don't know. You could be wilding in a year. I mean, I'm not dedicating everything to a year.
So are you saying like your gift is like the hotel, the dinner?
It's a whole. Yeah. My gift is the whole
experience
event, like the whole vacation, the whole out. Like you know what I'm saying? Like yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Like at the
It's
end
funny.
of the night, it's gonna be yeah.
Yeah, I know it's funny. Doug's girl sitting right next to him right now, listening to this whole conversation. She's like, okay. She like, guess who's not getting no ass?
I'm not getting.
I've been with my girlfriend for 5 years, so yeah.
Oh, how
That's-
beautiful. Black love. Oh.
Wait, hold on. 5?
Yeah, so
Oh, nigga, y'all married, nigga. It's over for you. You might as well go ahead on. You might as well go ahead on and get her name tatted on you.
she said,
You're done.
look, I was almost there, but look, she said, "Boo, listen, I don't do birth. I'm not in a year. Nah, I don't even trust you in a year. So I ain't really
Take a year?
5 years.
Hey, look, shit happens.
That's impressive.
Yeah,
5
if we
years.
talking about now, If we talking about now, it's I got other shit planned. Her birthday in October, so
nigga,
holla
you're
at me in
married.
October.
You're married. You're literally married. Like 5 years.
I
nigga,
hear
like,
you. I'm just listen. I'm just saying. In a year, I can't.
In a year,
So-
you can't get new gifts.
Yeah.
All right, Mitch.
I don't know. You never
That's
know.
that's a terrible take. I'm sorry.
No, I can do gifts. I'm not doing no crazy gifts. Mitch is gonna buy her a wedding ring or a promise ring in a year. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna spend 5 bands on. Ain't that right? Simp.
That's cap.
Mitch is
That's
gonna
cap.
simp. Mitch is gonna simp.
Oh,
That's cap. That's cap.
Look,
That is
I'm
cap.
not gonna simp. I'm not a simp.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm a simp too. It's a simp mob over
It's
here.
in the works. It's in the works. It's in the works.
This is what we do. Mitch might
Stop
want
saying.
Oh,
Mitch
what
might
happened to sleeves? This is not sleeves.
hold on, bro. Full disclosure. Mitch might want to sit up here and cap, bro. But listen, at the end of the day, over here at Sleeves Mob, we have what integrity, and what else do we have? We also love our girls. We love our girls. You know what I'm saying? We do right by women. Sleeves Mob, you know what I'm saying?
No, we do not. We do not. We do not.
We do. What you
We
mean?
do not.
Well, I'm speaking.
Right.
No simping. No simping.
I'm just playing. Yeah, we do. But let me tell you something. See, you going
No
down that
simping.
road now. See, you've been with your girl what 3 years now. 2 years. It was 2 years like last week, right?
Right.
Let me tell you something. A nigga like me.
Break up with her for her birthday. You're getting dragged. I just want you to know.
Full disclosure, Mitch is gonna break. Oh, damn! I did do that before.
Mitch is buying Louis, Gucci, Givenchy, and all that for her birthday in 1 year. That's what he's doing.
Hey, Doug.
Just for her to flex it and bag another nigga at the club. That's what Mitch want to do.
Hey,
Go ahead,
Doug.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hey, Doug. Let me tell you something. None of my bitches ever seen Louis, Gucci, Prada. None of my bitches never seen none of that. You want to know why? You want to know why?
Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada.
Them bitches
Because you
never
buy
seen
MacBooks instead.
I buy my own shit because you know why? I'd rather invest in myself than in somebody that's going to do me dirty in the long run anyways. You feel what I'm saying? This is what it is. Thank you. Nah, it's all good. Real niggas felt that. The girls not gonna feel that, and the hating niggas not gonna feel that.
Talk to these niggas.
But the real niggas gonna feel that one right there. At the end of the day, all she gonna do is screw you over, nigga, and have you looking bad, nigga. She gonna tell you she not fucking with somebody else. At the end of the day, she fucking that other nigga.
Oh, Mitch, don't project.
Hard.
Yeah, don't project.
Heavy.
That's a fact.
Heavy.
Hey, Doug. I'm talking that shit though, right?
Fact.
I'm talking that shit. Thank you.
This nigga's spitting.
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. They do you. They will do you dirty in the long run. Trust
Anybody will do you dirty in the long run.
Dirty.
Anybody could do that.
Hey, Def, how many times have I done you
Anybody
dirty?
could do that.
Def, how many times have I done you dirty? We've been friends for 4 or 5 years, right? Maybe even longer than that. 6 years. How many times have I done you dirty?
Real niggas gonna feel it.
I mean, you've never done me dirty, bro.
Never, not once, right?
No, not once. But I've had friends who, like, you know, I've known since Sandbox who ended up doing me dirty at some point. Like anybody,
niggas is grimy.
Anybody,
niggas is grimy.
Like I'm saying, like
hey, everybody is grimy. Women and males are grimy, and my point is, look, I'm not gonna say I wouldn't get my girl.
Air this bitch out like Virginia Tech.
A year afterwards, though. A year afterwards. She said date. She said date men.
What is that?
This is a yo.
Right.
What
right.
is,
Who is this nigga?
Wow.
Bro, who is Chain Reaction? I got $5 for whoever can tell me who Chain Reaction is. Hey, make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribe to this. But look,
Yo, that is fucking hilarious. That's not hilarious. That's hilarious.
this bitch out like Virginia Tech. Whoa.
A year in, she getting the Michael Kors. She getting the Michael Kors.
A year in, she getting the MK.
Or watch.
The purse, nigga. She not getting no watch. Are you crazy?
Wait. You supporting Wait, you support Michael Kors and all this?
Oh, nigga, are you kidding me, nigga? Are you kidding me?
I'm just asking. You still eating Chick-fil-A though? You still eating Chick-fil-A though?
I hate Chick-fil-A. So if you know me, nigga, you know that I don't like Chick-fil-A.
Real quick,
This
Jordan,
nigga up
I
here.
don't know you. I didn't even know your name was Jordan. I didn't even know your name was Jordan, so I don't know you. You're right.
You's a bitch. I swear to God.
Joya, do you like Chick-fil-A?
I'm a vegan, so.
Oh, right.
Ew.
Forgot all about that. What you say?
She said that in a judgmental way. I'm a vegan, so I don't know what
I
you
mean,
niggas
like, nothing
do.
against Chick-fil-A or whatever, but I mean, like, it's just like I wouldn't like eat there because like they obviously have nothing that I can eat.
All right, Joey, I got a question for you.
They got salad. They got salad.
I got
They
a
have
question.
chicken salad though.
Chicken
Like,
salads. They do
I'm gonna
not
be
have
like,
regular
oh,
lettuce.
salad hold the chicken, like that's burnt. I can just go to a salad place.
All right, Joey. You wake up tomorrow morning. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're hungry. What are you gonna cook? What are you gonna make for breakfast?
I actually do not eat breakfast. I intermittent fast. But look, y'all don't look at me like that. Listen, I intermittent fast every day. I do not eat until 12. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like every day, I literally do not eat until noon. Like in the morning, I make a cup of green tea or a hot lemon water. I drink that. I drink a gallon or so of water. And then by 12, that's when I feel like I'm hungry. Like I'll eat. And my first meal of the day could be anything. I mean, it's lunchtime at that point. I'm not a breakfast person. Huh?
Your head be hurting like a motherfucker, don't it? You be
having
headaches.
I be cool. I always have energy. I never have a headache. Like literally, whenever I get a headache, I don't know how to deal with it because I never have headaches.
Nah, hell no. You bugging.
No.
I barely get sick.
When I get a headache, I don't know how to deal with it because I don't have headaches.
Yeah. Like most people have a remedy.
You got a headache.
No, it's like most people have a remedy if I ever get a headache. Like say if I was to ever get one, I wouldn't know
you do get headaches.
No, not really. Like I only get headaches if I'm tired. Like so say if I stay up all night and I haven't really slept in a couple of days, then you obviously get a headache from that. But it's just like I don't really know how to go about it because I never have headaches. So most people know, oh, I take this, I take that. I'm gonna be like, oh duh, like what do I do? I never get headaches.
Okay. If you like it, I love it, Joy. You keep on pushing on every morning.
I've been a vegan for 8 years.
Keep eating them salads, man. 8 years eating salad.
First of all, I barely eat salad.
What else can you eat? What else can you eat? What else can you eat? I don't know. What can you eat? What can you eat? I want to know the diet.
All right, you know what? Listen, follow me on Instagram. I'll be sharing recipes.
Because what's the difference in vegan and vegetarian?
Like, okay, so let me real quick. All right. So vegetarian, they are different subcategories. You can be pescatarian, you can be flexitarian, whatever you want to be. So vegetarians can eat, like they can drink milk, they can eat dairy products, whatever. Some vegetarians consider themselves eating fish, which is considered pescatarian. I'm a person who doesn't eat any animal products whatsoever. So that means down to the milk, the butter. Like I won't eat that shit. If it has butter on it, I'm not eating it. If it has milk in it, I'm not eating it. Like,
hell no. Like
if you give me a cupcake and I know it's made with eggs, I'm not eating it because it's not vegan. If it has honey on it, I'm not eeating it.
Yo, Joya being the motherfucking Joya being in the shit. Just serious face. Everybody else be eating all that good shit. This nigga be
nah, don't get it twisted. I be eating, okay? I be eating.
Hey yo, you be eating that sweet green?
Sweet green, cool. Yeah, I love
sweet green. Sweet green, good as a motherfucker.
Yeah, sweet green is fire.
I'm not paying $17 for a
That's the problem. That's
salad.
the problem.
It's not happening.
Food is supposed to be fruit for you. It's supposed to feed you. Y'all be off that cheap shit, and that's I ain't no cheap nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, $17. No. Wait. It's not about being cheap. It's about being full. If I pay $17, I do not want to have to eat again right after that.
But that's because your body. I'm not a person, don't get me wrong, I'm not one of those vegans, so before you even try to label, I'm not one of those vegans who's going to knock you eating meat. You can ask any of my friends. I will cook you meat. I cook meat for my friends and family. I'm not a queasy ass, don't eat the meat vegan. Like, I'm not one of those, so don't even go there. It's just that, like, because your body is so used to breaking down certain enzymes, certain proteins, that you're not naturally going to feel full from eating just straight vegetables because you're so used to eating meat. I personally, when I first started to become vegan, it was hard for me to feel full because I had been eating chicken, steak, whatever all my life. And then until I became a vegan, I naturally became, got full from eating vegetables over time. But because you're so used to having different proteins, or your body takes in different proteins, you're naturally not going to feel full from just eating vegetables because you get your protein mostly from meats. So that's understandable why you wouldn't feel full. That makes absolute sense. I'm not going to expect you to feel full after a salad. Me, 3 bites in my salad, I'm cool and I'm done for the day. I don't really eat that much.
What made you go vegan?
So when I was in high school, I saw this documentary about how they treat the animals, the food Inc. versus knife, whatever. And then ironically, I had got food poisoning 2 weeks later that put me in the hospital for 2 months. And I had lost 35 pounds, and I'm naturally a skinny girl. So like you losing that amount of weight, I was severely underweight and I was on bed rest. Like I was sick. And I was like,
put your arm back
up. Ooh, damn, look at that. Look at that. The gun show. Yes,
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Anyway,
she kissed the jump.
I had became so sick that like I was like, there's no way that food should ever make me feel like this. So it was more so like I was already, after seeing the documentaries in class, I was like, I was gonna cut back in a certain regard. But then after feeling like that, I was like, yeah, nah, I'm good. So for a year, I was just pescatarian because you have to wean yourself off of them, and you can't just go cold turkey because you'll shock your body. Your body's gonna be like, what the fuck? Where are the chicken nuggets? Like, you have to go slow. So I slowly started to cut things out of my diet. And then over time, I don't even miss meat, but I cook it for my friends all the time. I throw down, I can cook, okay?
No, you can't.
What kind of steak do you cook?
No, you can't.
What's your preferred steak? You don't eat steak, but what's your preferred steak to cook?
No. How the fuck you know you can cook and you ain't even eating it? How you know it tastes good?
Ask somebody. First of all, it's just from being raised on how to cook. The shit don't go away just because you start eating vegetables.
Yeah, it do.
No, it don't. No, it don't. I know how to season. I know how to season.
I got one question. I got one question. What temperature is your steak when you serve it?
I feel like a good steak will probably be like medium rare. Because you do need some of
medium rare.
Mm-hmm. You do need some of the juices in order to. You don't want a dry steak, and that's just on. You don't want a dry steak. You don't want your steak to have no type of juices or no type of flavor. And it's not necessarily saying that you cooking it medium rare. It means that it's raw. It's not raw. People who eat their shit rare is just disgusting. That's just cannibalism at that point. But medium rare leaves it enough time for juices, and then when you reheat the steak, it's actually going to cook it a little bit more. So then it will end up being well done. But it's not like your steak is going to be raw. Like it's not like you're eating raw flesh. But medium rare is a really good temperature to cook your steak.
It is. I actually prefer medium. Like medium cooked, not medium rare, but like just medium cooked.
I like medium well, like close, like medium well, like medium or medium well. Like I don't want no raw rare. I don't want no rare. Nah, I don't want no rare steak. Nah.
If it's chewy, like if it's chewy to the point where like I feel like I'm chewing gum, no sir. Nah. I don't need that. Gotta be a little bit tougher than that.
Good.
Oh, it shouldn't be fleshy at all. It should definitely be viable, because the thing about what people don't understand when it comes to eating meat is, as humans, our teeth are not actually engineered for us to be eating other people's flesh. Like, we're the only mammal who consumes another mammal's flesh. But that's for another topic. I don't judge people who eat meat. I used to throw down on all types of meat, which is why I still cook, because everybody got to eat too. It's just that I just don't prefer to eat meat anymore, just due to my lifestyle. But if you want to, I'll cook you some fried chicken today, tomorrow. Let me know.
All right, no.
Hey man, croutons are nasty.
Croutons are gross. I will
Yeah.
personally say that things are nasty. Like, I don't just be eating that. I do not eat edamame. I will not eat lima beans. I will not eat certain things. Do not think I'm just out here throwing down on everything.
Hey. Lima beans are cool.
Lima beans are gross, bro.
All right, you stop right there, Doug, because you're not making any more sense now.
Wait. You ever had succotash?
Yes, I had succotash once.
That's corn and lima beans.
One time,
but I wouldn't eat it again, which is once. I would. Like, I'm not gonna eat it again. Disgusting.
All right, Joy. All right. So, I'm gonna ask you a question, Joya. In this mono el mono. What the hell is woman in Spanish? This is Niña. There we go. This is mono niña.
Señorita.
Señorita. There we go. We're going with all that cool shit. So usually I would do this to Austin, but since you're here and you're talking your shit, I feel what you're saying. So I just got a question for you, Joya.
Yeah.
All right. So you're on a plane, right? You're flying to, let's say, Vegas. You're flying and you cross over fucking Denver, Colorado, or whatever. No, Arizona. You fly over Arizona. Mm-hmm. And the plane loses jet fuel, you know, and next thing you know, you're in a scene out of a fucking like Titanic type movie, and like the plane is going down. You're going to crash in the middle of a desert, right? Mm-hmm. So you're in the desert, okay? And you go days without food. You got a couple options. Mm-hmm. Your first option is to eat somebody else who survived, a human. Your second option is to eat the 3 pounds of steak that are in the cockpit of the plane that you crashed in. What you doing, Miss Vegan? What you doing?
I'm going to fast because I have more self-control.
You're going to fast?
Yeah, I have more self-control.
Let me correct you, Joya. You're going to die.
No.
You're going to die.
No, that is not true. Number one, okay, how long? What is the duration of time that I'm going to be trapped? It's actually very important.
Joya, we're talking about weeks. Nobody even knows. Look. Put your arm up again.
So, okay, no, my question goes through you because what do you mean? Like, you saw the gun show, don't play. Anyway, okay, so what you're saying to me, wherever we crash, there's no plants nowhere. That doesn't make any sense.
Cactuses? You mean cactus?
Yeah. Grill some cactus. I'm gonna grill the shit out of that cactus. Cacti.
Nigga, your ass go ahead a goddamn. You go ahead a goddamn something.
Cacti, stir fry, all that.
Nah, hell no. What you go pull the things out of it so you don't get poked out? That shit don't even make sense, Joy.
Actually, the cacti actually has water inside of it, which I would survive longer, and all y'all would die because y'all want to just eat meat all day, and then y'all ain't gonna have no water, no drinks. Y'all just gonna be all meat happy. Like, cool, eat your meat.
Hey,
water.
You can eat snake.
I cannot eat a snake.
That's what I'm gonna tell you.
You can't eat snake.
This is what I'm gonna tell you. If it came down to it, and it's the four of us,
live and you would not.
Okay, I hear you, Joya, but let me tell you why. Let me tell you why you wouldn't live.
Me.
Let me tell. Escucha part. What the fuck? Escucha para.
Yeah, I will live because guess what? Your mouth gonna be dry. You're gonna have cotton mouth like a bitch from eating all that damn steak.
Joya,
I'm going to be fine.
Let me tell you why you wouldn't be fine, Joya. Because if it was the four of us stranded in the desert, I would eat you first. Because I wouldn't be able to, I would eat you, okay? Because I wouldn't want to deal with you saying, let's not eat meat, guys. Let's eat cacti.
Okay, that's the thing that I try to get you to understand. I want you to understand. You can ask any of my friends. I'm not that person to be like, don't eat meat. You can eat all the meat you want. However, I'm going to be over there grilling the cacti is what I'm saying. Eat all the steak. Eat all the people. Cannibalize, if you will. I'm just personally going to be grilling the cacti. If you want to come over there and you want some, I will gladly give you a plate.
Doug.
But if you just want to be staking it up and cannibalizing it up, I'm not going to be.
I'm just saying. If we in the middle of the Sahara Desert and Sahara probably doesn't have a snake, but whatever has a snake. if there's a cactus and a snake, if it's not a poisonous snake, I'm probably gonna kill a snake and eat the snake. Like I'm gonna eat the cactus because I'm gonna drink the water from the cactus, but I need some protein.
That's what I'm saying. You guys need that because I told you earlier. You break down protein differently than I do. I'm personally going to be Gucci off
who is that? I need to follow in there. Funny.
I'm going to eat both of you. If we're stuck in the desert, I'm going to kill you first, Joya, because you're bullshitting cooking cacti and shit. You got to go first. And then this nigga talking about
like a hater. Like I wouldn't even be telling you, guys, let's band together and cut down this cacti and let's eat the cacti. Like I wouldn't even say that. I'm gonna just be like, you want to eat the steak? Cool. No. I'm gonna be over here with the plants. And if you're hating, that's on you.
You over there cooking your plants and shit is gonna piss me off. I'm gonna be like, hey Doug, let's go in this motherfucker right now. Let's go. I'm telling you, bro.
So now we're getting down to the truth. You're going to be
gone. You're out of there. You're out of there.
What you're saying is you're going to be hating on me because I'm living my best life. I'm in my business. I got my own food, is what you're saying. But you got to share with other niggas. Is all y'all going to be like, I want meat.
Nah, we're going to share you. We're going to share you. We're going to eat you alive.
No, you don't even want me. What meat? You don't want me.
Look at that on the bottom. Shake your arm. Shake your arm. There it is. That's what I want. I want the undercut. Yeah, that's a slab. That's a slab.
That's a good stuff. Right?
That's the best part.
No. Hell yeah.
Hey,
but hey, Def, you go ahead and take it away for us, bro.
I got you, bro. So I mean. Like I said at the very, very beginning of this podcast, my name is SITTIN ON, and you have been sitting on 22s with the Sleeves Mob for now the past almost 2 hours. So now, without any further ado, we're going to get into a little segment we over here at Sleeves Mob like to call RG Bargy. RG Bargy is a segment here on Sitting on 22s where basically one of the hosts every week, we have to go on everybody else who's on the panel for the week. We have to go on their Twitter page. We have to pick a keyword and see what they've tweeted with that keyword mentioned in it from their whole Twitter career. And you'd be surprised seeing how, like, you know, somebody tweeted something funny back in 2014. They forgot they tweeted it. They vehemently deny that it was them tweeted it. And then, boom, turns out it was them. Like 6 or 7 years ago or so, whatever. Doug is away right now, but we're going to go ahead and get started on RG Bargy. I think he might be coming back. So there's actually 2 keywords. There's 2 keywords tonight. The first keyword is date. The second keyword is fact. So contestants, panel members, think about all the times you tweeted with the word date or the word fact in it, and just know that you could be called out on this here segment called RG Bargy. So the first one that we have is going to be this tweet.
It ain't me.
All right, well, it might not be you, but the first tweet is this one right here, and everybody else has to guess who tweeted it. So here it is. The first tweet, quote, "I just fucked up a triple date."
Me.
That sounds like Mitch.
That's definitely Mitch. He's a simp. He's a simp, and he will mess it up.
How would you fuck up a triple date? So I mean, I probably think, yeah.
All I'm gonna say is I don't know what you're talking about because I don't remember this, but I just know that if out of the 4 of us, it would be me who would say that because I fuck shit up because I'm so vocal and I fucked up a triple date. I don't even want to go on a triple date. I'll go on a double date. You know, I'll do the double date thing, but triple dates are a little bit overrated, in my opinion. It's like 3 niggas and three girls, nigga. That shit's gonna be lame as fuck. So,
nah, it's not gonna be lame.
It is gonna be lame. Triple dates are lame as fuck.
All right, look, the couples that you go out with got to be cool because, like, if they get to arguing and
Doug, I would never go on a triple date with you. So there's that. Izzy, you either.
Why?
It's like, no, I'm playing. I would actually
Why?
love to go on a triple date.
You're the one who messed it up.
Let's put that in our Google Calendar.
You're the one who messed it up.
I don't know.
So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and see who tweeted that. I just fucked up a triple date. That was actually tweeted by @_adoug.
Yes.
October.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Hey.
Yo.
So
There's no way.
That was in 2016. That was in 2016, October 22nd, 2016.
You fucking tool. You fucking tool. What did you do,
That's
Doug?
the worst day. Listen, that's the worst day ever. You feel me? A year later, that's the worst day ever.
Yeah, a year later, that is the worst day ever.
It is.
That's the worst day ever.
Yeah.
What day was it?
October 22nd.
All right. Should have known. I don't know why I didn't know that. That's okay.
Doug, do you even remember?
Hold on. See, that's not the conventional triple what Mitch was talking about. You feel me? That was 3 people in me.
What?
Wait, so you were dating 3 women at once?
Yeah, like
ooh.
it was a listen.
What's your girl's name? Deja or Amani? What the fuck is her name?
How long has 5 years been?
Listen.
You're trying to get her way back.
Listen. I don't remember that tweet. Actually, I don't know why I tweeted that. But if I could think about it, if I can go back to being that ignorant, I know that is a wild tweet. That is a wild tweet, and it was definitely not one couple. It was me on some dumb shit. Some shit that I don't even want to be on.
Look, there's no judging going on over here, but maybe some judging coming from Mitch. It's probably some judging coming from Mitch.
It
is. Yeah. Hey, listen, Mitch. Listen. He said this nigga sweating. Look. Look. It was ignorant. It shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't even have been a situation to happen in the first place, but it happened. But it didn't happen because I fucked it up. That's why. That's not as deep as I'm getting into it. I can't get deeper.
It's all good, bro.
As far as I can go.
It's all good, dog.
Hey, and we got you. We got you.
Look, you fucked up a triple date. It is what it is. We're gonna go ahead and move on.
Breathe, Doug. Breathe, man. It's okay.
Like I said, though, the second keyword is fact. So the first one is date. The second one is fact. So we're gonna go ahead and go to fact. So we're gonna bring. I
didn't tweet that, dog.
Yeah, we got you. We got
you. It's all good though. Anyway.
Wow. I mean.
Oh yeah, we got you.
Oh damn, yeah, we got you. I'm not gonna lie. I meant to not put your name at first, but it kind of even when I read this tweet, I was like, everyone's gonna know this is Joya. Disco is your favorite genre of music. She says disco. Fun fact: disco is my favorite genre of music. LOL. Joya, explain to us why and how disco became your favorite genre of music.
Okay, so I have this playlist that's dead ass all disco music, right? And there was a point in my life, I was listening to the Bee Gees every single day, cranking the Bee Gees to and from every destination I went to, and I just felt like it was my favorite genre of music. I can't speak on a person that I was in 2018, but I would just like to say that I am no longer. I mean, I like disco, but I just feel like I don't feel the same these days. But at the time, that was all I was like. If I was on the aux, I'm playing that. Like, I don't care.
What's your favorite disco song, Joya?
Let us know.
More Than a Woman by the
More Than a Woman.
More than a woman to me.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Okay.
Wow, that's not what I thought.
I'll fuck with you.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come
Yo,
on.
I really like when she said it. I really was like, more than a woman, whatever song that was. And that's probably not even the right lyrics to it. You feel me? And
That is,
I'm
I
just
know what
wrong.
song that is. More than.
You feel me?
Yeah. That's not.
Yeah, it's
All
not.
right.
That's not it.
Next tweet. We're gonna go back to the keyword date here. We're gonna go back to the keyword date. So this one here.
Okay. Phew.
Quote, I'm gonna sing to my prom date at the end of the night, end quote.
I feel like
That's got to be Mitch Simp.
This is probably like prom. All of us are like, what, 23, 24, 25.
I feel like, Izzy, that has to be you because I feel like you know how to sing, so that has to be you.
I mean, but that's not.
I swear to God,
exactly true. Doug, can you sing?
Nah,
Not at all.
not a lick.
Not a lick. Mitch,
Not a
can you
lick.
sing, bro?
Not at all, bro.
Well, that was actually tweeted by yours truly.
Yes.
Oh
Yes,
God!
I knew it.
February
Oh my
10th,
God! I say God.
2013. So yeah, that was me. Right-handed. You know what's so funny about that tweet though? I actually never went to prom. I didn't go to prom. Yeah, like I just what?
So like, who was the prom date then?
I think that what this tweet was, it was like, so I was fishing, right? So I threw my fishing rod out there. That's what this tweet was basically. Try to see if I could get any bites, see if anybody would try to go to prom with me. Full disclosure, I was not the coolest guy in high school, I didn't have anything really going on. I wore baggy jeans and, I got polo shirts when I could, but they were mostly US Polo Association. So
Fat Daddy jeans.
I wasn't really, I wasn't rocking the latest brands, wearing the best shoes and shit like that. Not until like my senior year, for real. But
were you a rubber band around the ankle kind of guy?
I was not a rubber band around the ankle kind of guy. You want to know why I was not a rubber band around the ankle kind of guy? Because I wasn't cool enough to pull off a rubber band around the ankle. I was nowhere near cool enough at that point in my life. So yeah, I was not. But that was from me. The next one we have on Argy Bargy here, I think we're going to go back to, no, we're going to keep it a date. That's what we're going to do. All right. So the next one we have here is,
oh God,
I'm such a barbaric eater. I can never go on a food date. I eat like it's my first or last meal.
Not me. Totally not me. No way that's me. That's Joya.
It ain't me.
That's
I know
definitely
because I remember tweeting that. I know it's me.
Oh damn.
I specifically remember that day.
Wait, you're barbaric eating salad?
Okay. First of all,
she look like Ezekiel Elliott.
Zeke. Eat.
No, I tweeted this after I went to Panera Bread with one of my friends, and like I had this sandwich, and when I eat sandwiches, like I really be like shit. I really see, like I bit myself, like I really be going in. So like my food was dropping, I be having stuff on my face, and like I don't be giving a fuck. And I was just like, I really can't go on a date like eating food because they're gonna look at me like, do I even want to talk to her anymore after this? Because I won't care. Like I don't do the cute eating shit. Like you're gonna see how I eat right then and there, and that's just the end of it. So
that's respect, all respect,
And I love food, so I will eat like I just had food for the first time every time I eat.
I feel that. No, I definitely do feel that. All right. Let's see.
Barbaric eating salad. Wow.
Barbaric eating salad. That is That is hilarious. I can't even imagine that, honestly. But Joya, you've put the image in my head, so I thank you for that. Anyway, next tweet we have here. We're gonna go back to the keyword facts. This is the tweet. It says, in quote, "The best barbers always look scruffy. I can't trust no barber with a tight lineup. All facts." End quote.
That's Mitch, dog.
That's Mitch.
That's Mitch.
Man, that shit from like 2015. I was a dweeb, nigga. If that's
so
me,
it is
that's
Mitch.
me, that's not recent. I'm just saying, because all facts, I probably used to say that shit. Full disclosure, that's probably 2015. That's not a lick later than 2015. If not, you niggas owe me $5. Let's go ahead and roll.
I was thinking like Doug.
Yeah, you right.
Hey, wait.
Now
That
that I
might
think
be
about
me.
it, it might
Now I'm
be.
thinking about it. That might be me.
Doug.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like,
That might be me.
I feel like Doug be getting the freshest lineups, the freshest fades. You feel me? I feel like he don't settle for
You see
nothing.
Mitch?
It's deaf. It's
You
deaf.
see Mitch's head right now.
I see how. Shout out to Jay.
You think
Shout
it's
out to
me?
Swift- shout out to Swift J. It's deaf. It's deaf. Deaf is definitely deaf. I see
You
how.
think
I
it's
see how.
me?
It's definitely you. Go ahead.
Wow. Okay. So that was actually tweeted by @SuttonDev.
Because it couldn't have been me, dog.
2018. You're absolutely right, Mitch. That was me. And I don't remember making this tweet, but it's definitely something that I would say. So that's for sure. Shout out to you for knowing me like that. Read me like a book, didn't you?
I know you.
All
Boy, I
right.
thought it was me tweeting some lame shit, dog. I was like,
Oh, damn.
crazy as hell.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. It's 2 years ago. Too soon. Come on. That's too soon. I still got some of my 2018 self in me. Come on, dog.
That's a fact. We all.
Do me like that.
We all do. We all do. My first tweet was crazy.
You look lame. All right. So we can go ahead and get rid of that one. Bet. So the next one we only got like a couple more, and then we're gonna be done with Audrey Baudry for the night. This one goes to the word fact, the keyword fact. This is what it says. Quote, "Words of wisdom, : it is not in fact a strip club if the females are not showing vaginal regions."
That's Mitch.
That's me.
Mitch.
And you already know who that is. It was tweeted by @BabyGapMitch on October
Vaginal
20
regions.
2014.
Right.
I got-
Vaginal regions.
I got that from 2 Chainz. I was not a virgin then, but I was very close to being a virgin, and I just started fucking at that time. But like probably like 8 months prior to that, I just started fucking. But goddamn, I got it from 2 Chainz. That nigga 2 Chainz was like, "It's not a strip club if they not showing pussy," and I was like, "Damn, that
I
speaks
thought
to."
that was Juicy J. I thought that was Juicy J on.
It was Juicy J. It was Juicy J. My bad.
It was Juicy J on
was-
Bands and Make Her Dance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah. That's who I got it from. And you know, niggas just be tweeting @BabyGatMitch. Go follow me, baby girl. DM me for questions.
Who is baby girl?
Yeah, right. Who is
on,
baby
come on.
girl?
Baby girl
Brianna.
is somebody that
That's-
got arrested.
that's-
You feel me?
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
you know what I'm saying?
That's
Shit.
Brianna.
That, you know, you might gotta call somebody and you know, get her out. You know what I
Hey.
mean?
As another grown man who never hit my line, tell me, baby girl just got arrested. Because I'm gonna think you talking about baby girl from Bernie Mac. Go ahead.
All right, so we got one more question. We got one more RG Bargy piece tonight. This is the first tweet. It says, quote, "I would never go on a fishing date. What the
That's
fuck?
me.
Are we 72 and on dialysis?" Mitch seems to think it's already.
Look, that ain't me. So
It
I'm
was
gonna go
definitely
Mitch.
tweeted by @BabyGatMitch on
Oh,
March
yeah.
19th of the year 2015.
That boy be
Hey,
tweeting
Mo.
some wild shit, don't he?
Hey Mo, look, and you know what's sad about that is I automatically knew that was me because I'm still that guy. I still believe in that sentence. I would never go on a fishing date. What the fuck are we? 72 and on dialysis? That is me to the core. That is me to the core,
It's so fun.
bro. Fishing sucks. So
Yes.
there's that.
Okay.
Fishing.
What if you out there all day and don't catch a fish?
I mean, you might catch a fish, but it's like, nigga, you gotta touch the fish and you gotta like take it off the hook and look at it in the eye, and nigga looking at you.
Nah,
like,
you throw it back. Ain't you supposed to throw it back?
Nah,
Yeah,
no,
Take
no.
it with you.
Nah, you keep that shit. You cook it.
Unless you find like a nice little bass or something, but no, you just throw that shit
Well,
back.
yeah, it's little and you throw it back.
And what's the point? What's the point if I'm gonna spend all this time out here with these old ass niggas? Because every time you go fishing, there was some old ass niggas. It's never with no young niggas, and y'all just out there fishing. And I'm gonna catch a fish and throw it back, nigga. This is what I came out here for, to catch this goddamn nigga, so we can cook it or something. You eat fish? Do you eat fish, Joya?
No.
What is wrong with you,
She's not a pescatarian.
Joya? What's your ideal meal?
Ooh. Wow. That's hard. I've been like a cauliflower type of person lately. So I would like make cauliflower what they call wings. So you just bread them and you like deep fry them or whatever. You can coat them with different types of sauce. I love wraps, so I throw that bitch in a wrap with some avocado, some mixed greens, onions, tomatoes, whatever the works. Nice. I love sauce, so throw some sauce on that bitch.
Okay.
Delicious. Like, I don't eat nasty food. Like,
yes, you do. It's okay.
No,
Ain't
I
cauliflower like man-made in the lab?
cauliflower man-made in the lab. I mean,
Yeah, talking
yeah.
shit, Joy.
So is broccoli, but you have to get broccolini if you want true
Yeah,
broccoli.
yeah.
The broccoli's man-made in the lab as well.
Yeah, let that.
Oh no, I know broccoli. I knew broccoli was.
No,
I was
no, you
just
didn't.
asking
No, you
what's
didn't. No, you didn't.
cauliflower.
No, you didn't.
I did.
didn't.
That's why I brought it up. How would I know the other thing was man in the lab? If I didn't know broccoli was.
No,
All right, yeah, thank you, Jordan. Calm down.
All right,
But I do like cauliflower though. It's cool.
you like cauliflower? Or what
Yeah,
you
because
put
it's
on your
tasteless and you can season it to make it taste like stuff. Like, it's not like it's not like you're eating it and it's just like I'm eating cauliflower. Like, broccoli tastes specific. Like, you know what broccoli tastes like. But cauliflower has no tight taste, so you can conform it to taste whatever you want it to taste like. So it's a good substitute, I guess.
You go put garlic powder on your cauliflower?
Hell yeah.
I fuck with you. I see. I fuck. Okay, all right. Doug, do you have any idea what I'm about to ask you? You corny ass.
No.
I gotta always be the flashiest nigga in the room, Mr. Parking 14th ass nigga, Mr. I only got to I do what you say ass nigga on the
see, I
podcast.
could have used that as my intro. Damn. Okay, go
That's
ahead.
what I'm saying.
I got
You're
it for
not.
next time.
Okay.
I wouldn't click on the ones and twos.
This nigga said next
So
time.
good.
Nigga, it ain't gonna be no next time. We don't like you like that. So
Hey, look, that's
Keep
cool.
fucking with you, bro. We definitely gonna have you back.
now we definitely get y'all back. But let's talk about this, Doug. I just want to know something. What kind of guy are you, bro? I like to get to know the people that I talk to.
Nigga,
We've been talking for 2 hours. We've been talking for 2 hours. I just want to know, like, I feel like I don't know y'all still. Like, I still don't know who Doug and Joya are. So, like, who the fuck are you, Doug? What kind of guy are you?
Why you start with me, man? Like, I'm the kind of guy that wants to know why you started with me. That's the kind of guy I am. You feel me? That's the kind of guy I am. Like, why would you start with me? If you know I'm the cool guy, why would I be the first guy? You feel me?
So you're the play the victim kind of guy.
Why would you start with me?
Okay. You go play the victim kind of guy. I get it. You the bail me out kind of guy. Okay. I'm
the know what I did and still text you. It's okay if you didn't, if you don't want to respond kind of guy. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to text me back. You know what I mean? That's the kind of guy.
You don't even got to respond.
You know what I'm saying? It's okay if you don't want to text me back. Everybody gave up on me. It's okay if you do too. You know what I mean? That's the kind of guy.
Oh no!
I like that. I like that. I get those vibes from you, bro. I get those vibes from you. So Joya, I'm gonna switch it up for you a little bit because you're not a guy, but what kind of gal, what kind of lady are you?
I'm sorry that it hurt you, but I'm not sorry that I said it type of girl.
Ooh, that's the type of guy I am. I like that.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, you mean what you say what you mean. Respect that.
You know what I
And
mean?
that's real. And that's
I'm
real.
sorry it hurt your feelings, but hey,
Yeah.
I gotta get
It
this
is what
off.
it is. Exactly. Shouts out to you, Joy. I respect that. So, Def, you already know where I'm coming. What kind of guy are you, bro? Let me know. In your Bank Up shirt. Shouts out to Bank Up. Go shop Bank Up, bankupworldwide.com.
Shout out at Bank Up Clothing, at Bank Up Worldwide. You know, Mitch, I'm a hang up before you do because I don't want to feel like I got hung up on kind of guy. That's what kind of guy I am. That's what kind of guy I am. And you want to know who else is that kind of guy? This guy on my right here. Mitch, me and Mitch be competing to see who can hang up the freestyle ball first. And Mitch wins. Like 90% of the time, he be on it, bro. As soon as he get his little outro, well, all right, bro, I'm gonna probably hit you up later. His finger already be hovering above the red button. Dog. He be ready to hang that joint up, dog. He always beat me to the punch, bro. But listen, I'm that same kind of guy. I always like to hang up first, unless it's my girlfriend, because then I get in trouble. But you know, that's what kind of guy I am.
Simp.
For sure.
So me, baby gat Mitch. You did something in a disrespectful way to me, and it probably wasn't disrespectful, but I'm gonna take it as disrespect kind of guy. You hurt my you hurt my feelings. You hurt my feelings kind of guy. I'm in my feelings now kind of guy. I'm more of a oh, so that's how you feel? Well, I'm gonna take this personally kind of guy. So watch your back. I'm a get that kind of guy. I'm a
Revenge.
Revenge. I'm a revenge is mine kind of guy.
Yeah. The big payback.
You go
Hey,
feel
yo.
this. You go feel this kind of guy, but honestly, man, at the end of the day, I'm a kind of guy who's blessed to have two guests come through tonight. Shouts out to Art by Joya. Shouts out to at A Doug. Def, thank you for orchestrating this and we did the whole sound checks and shit. We're all sound check kind of guys and gals and ladies because we link up and we have fun and they're gonna come back. We're gonna get these two beautiful people back on here. Doug's not as beautiful, but we're gonna get them back on here. We want to thank y'all. We're the sitting on 22s kind of guys, man, and we appreciate y'all for sitting with us for as long as you have been. If you have made it this far into the podcast, whether it's being watching live or you're going to listen to this tomorrow, whatever, thank you for that. I'm Baby Gat Mitch, aka 40 Shorty, aka put the young in front of that, aka I ain't had one on me today, but I had one on me the other day, aka I got so many AKAs, nigga, I can start a sorority, aka Nephew Conrad, and I can con you, but you cannot Conrad, and that's on who? That's on bro. And I'm gonna let Def take that from me at this point. Baton.
Thank you, sir. My name is Sutton Def, and you have been sitting on 22s with the Sleeves Mob for the past 2 hours. I'm not going to get into my AKAs because I did that earlier, but the only one I want to stress is you can only call me Izzy if you know me. I really feel strongly about that. Do not call me Izzy if you do not know me. So if you're not Joya, if you're not Doug, if you're not Mitch, if you're not anybody who I consider a friend, don't call me that shit. You will refer to me as at Sutton Def, as you can see in the corner right there. But I'm going to let these two guys down here go ahead and outro themselves. Doug, then Joya.
I have ladies first.
Ladies
Okay,
first.
I would say the best for last.
Ooh.
Ooh. So I guess I'll go then. You feel me? It's A Doug. You can follow me on both Twitter and Instagram at A Doug. And you know, like Mitch said, I'm the Duce Devil. You feel me? That's all I got for right now. I'll be back with another one.
You say double, yeah. Disobedient does all that shit, bro.
Oh yeah, there we go. That was the other one.
All right, well, I'm Joya B, Miss B. If you nasty, you can follow me on Instagram at Art by Joya. You can follow me on Twitter at Joe Mama Kia. I create worlds with a brush, and that's all I do.
That shit is cool. Joya B. If
Worlds
you
with
nasty.
a brush.
That shit is hard. That's player. That's player. Keep that going. Keep that going.
You know?
All right.
I gotta work on my AKAs.
Definitely. If you're gonna be on the Sound with the Sleaze Mob podcast, you definitely have to have your AKAs ready to go. Also, guys, you have to have those ready to go too. But yeah, like I said, my name is Sutton Depp, and you've been sitting on 22s with the Sleaze Mob. We love you guys if you've been listening to the whole thing. And also, if you are still listening live right now, or if you're not listening live right now, you're just watching on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday, Thursday, Saturday, whenever, like this video and subscribe to this channel at Sleaze Mob and follow us on Twitter or IG at Sleaze Mob. That's at SLEAZEMOB. You know what I'm saying? It's that easy. You've been sitting on 22s with the Sleaze Mob. From all these beautiful people, peace.
Peace.